Well, I obviously mistimed that music a little bit, but hello everyone, welcome back to another farewell KSP live stream. And these are honestly ridiculous. They're too big. I can't see a damn thing out of these either. So we're not going to be wearing those for this live stream. But what we will be doing is actually putting some music on. And I've got my standard safety glasses here. A lot of people asked about these last stream, where I got them from. I have no idea. They're Alicea's, they're not mine, but I have kind of appropriated them for my streams because I love them and they're like heart-shaped and I can actually see out of them a little bit. But hello and welcome to the official Carnasa experience. It's definitely been referred to as one of the live streams of all time. Do I have a dog? No, I do not. I have two cats though. But hello everyone that's in the chat already. Those glasses are crazy. They are far too big and I can't see out of them at all. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit, but you got to tell me, is this, how is the music compared to my voice? Farewell big glasses, indeed. I'm going to guess you're going to Dres. Well, you see, there is a well-kept secret in Kerbal space program, right? If we come into the tracking station, there is a secret planet between Duna and Joule. I'm not sure if I should be saying this because it's really secret knowledge. Like no one knows. Look at all of the antenna and stuff, all of the lines going on at the moment. But you see Duna's here and Joule's here, but actually, what is this? There's something here. It's brown, so you can barely see it in the tracking station. But yes, there is indeed a planet here, and I have a contract to put a stationary satellite up, which we will be doing. And I'm also going to be sending a crew, because I want to plant a flag on Dres. I want to plant a flag on every planet that I can, obviously, before KSP2 comes out. It's going to be difficult. That's what the Farewell series is all about, but we're doing all right so far. It's FBI. It's the FBI. Do not reveal this. Oh, no. Anyway. Yes. You were 5 seconds late. Was I? Oh no. I'm terribly sorry. Many regrets were had for this live stream. It's not a planet, it's a dwarf planet. Yeah, I suppose it's analogous to Ceres or Vesta or Makemake or, you know, one of those small dwarf planets that lies in the real solar system, asteroid belt. Yeah, that's basically what Dres is. But anyway, I actually, rather than spending all this stream designing, I am gonna launch maybe one mission in this stream, but I've already got most of my spacecraft that I want to go to Dres in orbit. Now, the thing on the thumbnail, the lander that's on the thumbnail, that is what I am going to be sending over. However, it's broken. When I was getting that thumbnail, I was testing it, and it's not actually, it doesn't work. Well, it does, it lands and it's fine. But there is part of it that doesn't work as I intended, and it's a little bit annoying. So I'm going to see if I can maybe fix that. Maybe someone in live chat has an idea when we get to that as well. But anyway, I have, in 4 days, Redacted mission is going to Dres. Yes, obviously the Redacted. In the title, it's meant to be Dres. So what we're going to do is we are going to time warp ahead to that, and we're going to start getting going. And then I think after my Dres mission goes, the next thing that I'm going to be doing is sending or doing a couple of mid-course burns for Duna, because I have unfortunately got a couple of contracts for Duna that I want to complete at the same time, because it is career, I do need money, and money is still quite tight. I think I've only got about 500,000 funds. There we go, that is, we've got that, so that's going to happen in a minute, but quickly in that minute before, yeah, I think if I come here, I can show you kind of like what's been going on. Dres is a Polish word for thug. I did not know that. In the title, it's slightly tilted for the rover. So the craft that I've got, the engine on that is not pointing directly upwards. It is pointing kind of like at an angle. So the center of the thrust is pointing through the center of mass, basically. I tested it a fair bit and I managed to get it so that it works quite well, but that's not the problem. Yeah, I've fully upgraded the Space Center now. The only building I've not upgraded to level 3 is the admin building, but I never use that anyway, so it's not really an issue. And I'm still missing one tech, but yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I only have 500,000 funds, which is not going to be enough to finish this career. It's not going to be enough to finish landing on every planet, no. So I still need to get a little bit of money. Hello there. Hello, Snad. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Those scene transitions are weird. What scene transitions? There shouldn't be any scene transitions at the moment, should there? There shouldn't be. I should just be in the game. I've not done anything, and the scene transitions that I do for my live streams, it should just be it sliding across. Hopefully. I don't know anyway. But anyway, we are going to go to Redacted Mission, which has its maneuver in 2 minutes, but I also have a probe that is the Redacted Satellite Mission, or is it not a probe? Is it a relay? I think it might be a relay. Redacted Net 1. When's that maneuver? It doesn't have one. Brilliant. I'm gonna have to try and figure out what's going on there. That absolutely should have a maneuver, but this one's going in 1 minute and 48 seconds. So let's get this done. We're gonna send our first crew over to Redacted Dres. I can't actually remember who the crew is on board. Use admin building for getting money from reputation and to get a discount to rockets. See, I think the more reputation you have, though, the better contracts you get, and I really do want to be getting contracts, but I'm thinking I will be using the admin building to basically turn all of my science into funding as soon as I'm going to turn PlanetShine up a little bit. Basically, as soon as I've completely unlocked the tech tree, let's turn this up a little bit so we can actually see what's on screen. I'm going to be using all of the science that I get from all of these missions, basically turn that into funding, so I don't need science anymore once I've got 1,000 more science and unlock the last node. And then I'll be using the admin building. People say kerbals don't eat. What are the snacks for, huh? I mean, even if you don't have to eat, maybe they like the feeling of food in their mouth and the feeling of digestion, even though they don't have to eat. Maybe that's something that they find oddly satisfying. I honestly, I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh dear, I've missed my burn. Start burn in -1 minute. Oh, okay, so you know what we're going to do? I'm going to cancel this. Let's go to the maneuver tool. And let's go for Dres. And will it calculate? Because, yep, there we go. Let's create that maneuver. Start burn in 1 year. No. No. I don't want that. Can I have a burn that's like now, please? Oh, please. Looks like I'm going to have to plot this maneuver out myself. Right, so we're going to Dres, so I want to burn that way. I think. Yeah, we want to burn this way. Let's see if I can try and get some sort of intersect myself. And Dres is there. Let's try and get out to Dres. And that is way too much. I don't think I really want to be spending 2.5 meters per second of delta V on that. So let's move that forward 1 orbit. What was that? I didn't actually... I can't see things. I need to buy myself a second monitor, so I've got OBS up on another screen so I can see the dings coming through. Just point, prograde, and turn the engine on. I mean... wow. Yeah, we're going out really far now. I want to make sure that this is actually efficient, though, because slowing down at Dres is going to take a lot of delta V, and I want to make sure that I'm really getting... Oh, there we go. That's almost there. Almost had the encounter there. I mean, we're still quite far away, but I'm sure I can figure this out, get that a little bit better, I reckon. So maybe let's move this a little bit more over this way. No, I don't want it that way. I still, yeah, I want to be about there, I reckon. You like the music? This is music that I've used for many series, I think. I'm getting closer. Getting very close now. Hopefully this live stream isn't just going to be me plotting out maneuvers to get to Dres. Obviously Dres is at a really wonky angle compared to the rest of the solar system, or the Kerbola system, so it's usually a little bit tricky to get to, and I'm a bit annoyed that the maneuver tool isn't working how I would like it. I think maybe if I move it a little bit more this way, and then see where that goes. Not to be annoying, don't be annoying, honestly. Like, sometimes I won't be able to capture all of the messages, especially when I'm like trying to do stuff on stream as well and on screen. I do try and check chat as much as possible, but what editing software do I use? I use DaVinci Resolve, and it is very good free software. I would highly recommend it. I think it's what pretty much all of the RO YouTubers use now, and I think... yeah, a lot of the people I know that make KSP content that I talk to all use DaVinci Resolve now, just because it's really, really, really good, and it's completely free. It's completely free. Right, I think I might have to do a little bit of a mid-course correction, maybe. Let's see if I can get that any closer. This is going to cost way too much. Yeah, I'm not liking that maneuver at all. Is there any way that I can get this as close as possible? What if I try and correct out over here? Oh, see, it kind of just disappears. That's really annoying. Like, that's 223,000. No, that's getting worse. Let's try and get 100. Yeah, and now it's just gone. My encounter's gone. Why are you doing this, game? Why are you doing this? This is why the maneuver tool is much, much, much preferred. How much am I using here? Oh, that's going down. That's actually good. 190,000. Come on. Oh, and now it's gone. Perfect. Please don't disappear. Please. Oh, there we go. That's getting quite close. That should be an encounter. No, but it's gone. Oh, there we go. Encounter. Perfect. Radial are in, yeah, I should probably be using Radial for this. Do you think KSP2 will meet or exceed your expectations? Eventually, I reckon it will meet expectations. When it comes out in early access, though, I have a feeling that it's going to be quite bare bones. I'm still going to play it, and I'm probably still going to love it, because I've been playing KSP1 since very early access. So I'm sure I will still have a really good time in it, and it'll be great. But yeah, I think to begin with, it is going to be quite bare bones, which it's an early access game. That's kind of what you need to expect. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it, and only a couple of weeks now, and I wanted this series done before then, and obviously that's not going to happen. Right, so we're still quite some way off. Is there a way that I can get closer? Let's have a look. That's, no, not really getting any closer. What if I do radial? That's getting further away. Not good. Very not good. How's that doing? I think I'm just going to have to burn a lot of normal. Yeah, because that's going to be... Ideally, I want to be coming on this side of Dres. So I want to be... Yeah. Oh, this burn is going to cost a lot. This burn is going to cost an awful lot. I wonder if there's a way to maybe get a little bit closer by... Where's my ascending node with Dres? I'll have already gone past the ascending node. Right. Okay. This is going to take a little while to figure out where best to do this. So what is my descending? -4.9. So if I wanted to change that to be a lot better, I'm going to have to use a lot of delta V, aren't I? Like loads. If I want that to be perfect, there we go. Has to be there. That is like 1,000 meters per second. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Dres is at best a dwarf planet and at worst a glorified asteroid. It's quite sizable, isn't it? I thought it's bigger than... it might be... It's smaller than Moho, isn't it? Is Moho bigger or smaller than the moon? I actually don't know. I really don't know. Right. Come on. If anyone's got any recommendations of getting this encounter a little bit better than what I'm doing right now, please let them be known in the comments, because I would love to see them, because this is going to take me quite a long time by the looks of things, trying to get this encounter. If I burn that... why does it keep disappearing? That is really, really, really annoying. If I do that any closer... I should have just gone with what I had. Because Dres isn't really... I wanted to get a little bit closer to the dwarf planet there. But actually, because it's so small, it's getting close isn't going to have that much of an effect for when I slow down. So it's not the end of the world if I don't get too close. Obviously, it'd be better. Try harder. I mean, I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying. The maneuver tool. Why you haunt me? I made, like, did I make too many jokes about you in the last video? I don't even think I really made a joke about the maneuver tool. It was more just like, finally, I've unlocked the maneuver tool. Everything is wonderful. Everything is great. But everything apparently isn't wonderful and great. I wonder if I change my first maneuver. Is there any way that I can get a little bit closer? So 563, 562. Yeah, we're getting a little bit closer here. If I change some of this, but then I reckon I'm gonna lose my encounter. What if I change normal? Normal does nothing. What about radial? Well, radial does a little bit. That might be worth having a look at. That's not a huge amount, but it's better. Yeah, normal's really not doing anything at all. It's going down like minuscule amount. So normal isn't brilliant, but radial is okay. And look, my delta V is barely changing, like the amount that I'm using for this burn. In fact, I've not seen it change once. So you know what? Let's up the ante and go. Oh, there we go. That went. Oh yeah, this is good. This is very good. 300,000, 250, 200. Yeah. Let's keep going. This is where I want it to be. 82. And my maneuver has gone up by like 5 meters per second. This is perfect. There we go, we've got an encounter. Wonderful. Whoever suggested doing radial, you are a genius. You are a magician. Because that is, where's my encounter? There it is. Right, so let's come back in here and maybe just do this a little bit more. See how close to Dres I can actually get. Yeah, look. Lovely. Drums. Oh no, it's not that part of the song yet. Now I feel like an idiot. Fix your staging. What's wrong with my staging? There's nothing wrong with my staging. Absolutely nothing wrong with my staging at all. Greetings from Argentina. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome from all the way from Argentina, very far away from where I am. Use Moon Minimus for a plane change. I mean, I could, but I'm quite happy with this now. I don't really want to spend the entirety of this live stream faffing around trying to get a... Ooh, that changed my... oh, there we go. Look, that's much better. And then I reckon what I can do is actually get radial or change radial a little bit. And we can maybe... Yeah, I reckon I can get this relatively close. I'd quite like it within about maybe 500,000 meters. That would be wonderful if I can do that. And I think the best way to do that is to get normal up to about... Oh wow, that just changed drastically. Oh look, suddenly I'm actually quite close. I wasn't expecting that, but that's nice. There we go. This is perfect. And then I reckon I do that again. Right, 600,000, 608, lovely. Now if I do that a little bit more, oh look at that, 70,000 meters. We're practically kissing Dres. It's amazing. Oh, and look, the stationary satellite needs to be above the Dres Canyon. Wonderful. So we're going to get a very good view of the Dres Canyon. I probably will attempt to land there because I feel like you really want to be landing at the Dres Canyon because it's the coolest place. Right, yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with my staging as far as I'm aware. So, but you have concerned me because I had a staging mishap in the last live stream that I did. So who have we got on here? We've got Hanan Kerman, we've got Bill Kerman, and we've got Bob Kerman. So Hanan Kerman is obviously after patrons, so I did post out on my Patreon if you want a name on this live stream series. If you're a patron or a member, I posted in the patron only little bit of my Discord, then feel free to send me a message and I'll get you added to the roster of kerbals that I'm going to kill. Carnasa, what's your actual genuine reaction on TD? On TD? Like the Destroyer? Like TD channel? That's all I really know as TD. I'm not sure what else that could mean, but they're a very good YouTuber and they do some incredible stuff, and I definitely recommend going and checking them out. 2023, Carnasa kissing Dres. Yes. Your hair looks fluffy. Does my hair look fluffy? Does it? I mean, I had a shower like 2 hours ago, and I get very like crazy hair after I've had a shower. But no, I think it looks all right. I'm just checking myself out in my webcam, seeing how I look. Anyway, let's go to Dres. Enough faffing. We're going, and this will be planet number. I've done Eve. I've done Eve, Duna, Kerbin have all been done. So this will be planet number 4. So I'll only have Moho, Eeloo as the only planets left after this, so doing quite well. Anyway, we've got a minute until we need to start the burn. I landed a probe in the Dres Canyon, good views, but poor solar panel exposure. I know. I was, so the thumbnail from this is obviously landed at the very start of the Dres Canyon, and it's very cool watching it. I was like time warping and watching the sun, like obviously move around, or Dres move around the sun. And seeing like the sunsets and sunrises in the Dres Canyon was very, very, very awesome. Right, let's fast forward this a little bit just so we can get this burn started, because I mean it's going to take 3 minutes. It's going to take 4 minutes of burning using a Wolfhound liquid fuel engine. Yeah, I did remember the name of that. Hello, Ghost Blackout. Welcome to the stream. IKEA, or IKEA if you pronounce it like the vast majority of the British public, but I think it's IKEA is how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm not entirely sure. I remember there were adverts for it quite recently saying like, oh yeah, this is how it's actually pronounced. Eeloo doesn't exist. Also, why do I ever feel like Eeloo will crash into Joule even though it won't? It's obviously their orbits intersect, don't they? I'm fairly sure at some point. It's a little bit like Pluto and Neptune. Their orbits. Yeah, look, if you have a look, it kind of crosses over almost here, but because of the planet's resonance, they will never ever intersect. Same as Pluto and Neptune, I believe, in real life. I might be wrong about that. You could definitely go look that up. Don't start spouting random knowledge that you learned from some KSP YouTuber if you ever need that in exam or anything. No, definitely not. But I'm fairly sure Neptune and Pluto in real life intersect, which is one of the reasons why I think one of the multitude of reasons that Pluto got downgraded from a planet to a dwarf planet. One, because it hasn't actually completed an orbit since we discovered it, I think was one of the reasons, and because it hasn't cleared its orbit of Neptune. I think that was another reason that they gave for not being an official planet. But once again, I might be talking out my arse here. I could be making this all completely up, and the fact that it is obviously very small too. Carnasa, 4 minutes of burning? What? Terrier to Dres. Is there a terrier on this? I think there is a terrier. No, that's a nerve. Is that a terrier? Yes! The almighty, the all-holy terrier. Everyone praise terrier. I want to see 1 billion messages all praising the terrier in live chat right now. It's holy. It's the best engine in the game. God damn it. It's so good. It's so good. Did I land on Eve already? I did land on Eve already. The video came out yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend going and checking that out because, well, I for one thought it was quite funny. It's certainly one of the videos of all time. Praise to the terrier. We have a terrier. All hail terrier. Brilliant. I know Veos has Space Cult, but it seems I've inadvertently created Terrier Cult. But yeah, the video yesterday was really good. Carnasa, why do you have the fairing on while in space? Because this is not a fairing as such, like it covers the entire spacecraft. This is an interstage fairing, so like it's not all connected, but in real life it's kind of like, you know how you've got the petal adapter on the Saturn rocket. This is all not meant to be connected. It's supposed to be connected by this, although I could remove the fairing and nothing would happen because it is all connected by like decouplers and stuff if we have a look inside here. But yeah, this is kind of, you know, just floating a little bit. It would actually give me quite a bit of delta V, so I might do that actually. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do that. We'll get rid of the fairing, you know, get some delta V, because we don't need that. But now it does look a little bit weird because this lander is kind of floating. Wait, welcome back. The cheetah though, Carnasa. The cheetah's pretty good. I do like the cheetah as well. It's very, very, very high efficiency, that engine. And I think Philip from the video yesterday used a lot of cheetahs on its second stage, just because it is very, 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 it's a very efficient engine. Isn't it something like, I don't know, I can't remember the kind of like values. I know the Wolfhound is the best, yeah, there you go, 380, is the best chemical rocket-specific impulse in, I want to say stock KSP, but it does actually also use, it's from Making History, I believe, that engine. Right, we are 20 meters per second away, so what I'm going to do is kill that there, and just have a look and see, oh my god, why are we so far away? What? Why is my encounter like that? Oh, wait, no, hang on. Is that? Oh no, it's there. We are getting an encounter. Perfect. Although we're getting away from it, I think. 48. Why is my closest approach not moving when I'm burning? Let's get rid of that. Oh dear. Oops. Oh dear. Where's my encounter gone? No! Where is my encounter? Where's it go? Oh, there we go. We do have some sort of encounter. Why did it disappear? That's not very good. Can I? Oh, this is not terrible, actually. This will work. I'm quite happy with this. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Look at that. I got a nice close encounter again. Oh, a bit too far. Go on. Go back. Oh, no, too far again. Let's middle mouse. No, how do you do it? Oh, you mouse wheel. Oh no, went too far. Come on. Maneuver notes really annoy me sometimes. Here we go. Let's get a little bit closer. Come on, I want it nice and close. 1.8 million meters or whatever it is not close enough. Here we go. I'm just gonna do this incredibly slowly. 200, 100,000, 32. Yeah, I'll go with 100,000. There we go. Perfect. So now what I want to do is create an alarm. We want to make our alarm for our maneuver. We're going to add the alarm to my alarms. And I don't name any of my maneuvers, which to be honest is really stupid because look at that. Which one's for which? Oh, a ding, and I don't know what it is. Hello, Carnasa. Hello, Late Night Ideas. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello, Space Things. Imagine, hang on, Space Things, haven't you been here this entire time? I eat feet. Good for you. Good for you. Like, I personally don't, but if that's your personal jam, then who am I to judge? No one. I have been here. Space Beans. I'm the biggest bird. Okay, right, potato. Absolutely. Can I get N9 Gaming? No, well, I mean, I can message him, but actually, do I even have Discord open? I don't think I do. I don't really have Discord open. He's working on For All Kerbal Kind right now, I believe. Either that or probably working, or it's the weekend, so he might be doing D&D, because I know he plays D&D as well. He's a very, very, very busy man. He does a lot of things. He does an awful lot of things, so who knows what he's up to right now. Right, anyway, this is the craft. I'm going to extend the solar panels on here so you know we actually get a little bit of electricity on the way, and I have 856 meters per second. We're going to burn a little bit of that to get our mid-course encounter. What I'm going to do is just have, you know, like a beauty shot of this going away, because I am also recording all of this whilst I live stream, because this is all content that will make it into Farewell episode 4, where I will be visiting Moho, Redacted, and Eeloo all in the same episode. I've got the episodes planned out. Episode 3 is going to be Duna, episode 4 is going to be what I just mentioned, and episode 5 is going to be Jewel and the Moons. We don't talk about Dres, no. It's as I mentioned, I've given away far too much information already by even letting people know that it exists. The KSP dev team are probably going to come haunt me now. I don't know. Hello? And I had KSP on my PS4 one time and had to remove all the data and reboot it, so I lost all my progress. Then I got a PS5 and now I don't have it. That's sad. If I lost some of the progress for some of my saves, I would be fuming. Like, coming home, I don't know how many hours I've put into that series, but it's a lot. I have spent a lot of time working on that, and I am all over the solar, or the, what even is it, the temper system in that. It's been a lot of progress, and I am going to come back to working on that series. I know people have been asking where it went, but at the moment I am fully working on the Farewell series due to the fact that I wanted to get it out before KSP2 comes out, but that's definitely not going to happen. I'm going to wait for Kerbin to go off screen or go a little bit further away, and then I'm going to get back to actually doing stuff and just leave this in as a, you know, a beauty shot that I will probably take about 5 seconds of this and throw it in the video. Probably not even that. This might not even make it to the video. That's the problem with doing the editing style that I have been, is that I have got, I think for the Farewell Eve episode, which was 15.5 minutes long in total, I had about 45 hours worth of footage. Like, I had launches that I never even showed. I had like loads of the missions I just cut out to like the really key critical points, and then I just tried to make them funny by throwing in like gags all the time. But yeah, no, the video was quite good. Maybe we have a minute of silence for console KSP players. A minute of silence. I'm not sure if I should really be silent on a live stream. You guys can have a minute of silence if you want, and I'll just talk over what's going on. That's one thing. Thank you, Chunky, for subscribing, and Spicer. Well, there's quite a few subs coming through. That's one thing about my live streams. I always, if I can, I always want to be talking, because who wants to go to a live stream, right? And there's someone just sat in the corner just being like dead silent, looking at the screen like this. It's off-putting when someone comes along to the stream that maybe doesn't know the channel. You want to be interacting with people as much as possible. At least that's my ethos when it comes to live streaming, and that's why I tend to talk at about 7 billion words a minute. I know people have said that my videos are very fast-paced and I do talk quite quickly, but I even do that in live streams. Not as fast as the actual recorded videos though. Anyway, there we go, screenshot of that. We're on our way to Dres, sort of. We do need to do a mid-course maneuver. But actually, no, what I'm going to do is I am going to find, if I can, that redacted mission, because this is going to be my satellite. Redacted Net 1. And I do have a contract. This is actually the only contract I have for Dres. I'm sending this crew over with no contract, because I'm at the point now where I really just want to be planting flags and getting this all done. I need the money from contracts, so there are some that I'm going to be doing, but I'm no longer at the point where the game is telling me to go to places. I have to make it up myself, which is very scary. Right, I wonder if this will work. Oh no, the maneuver tool is completely balked. Look at this. Look at this. What if I do that? No, that's just the visualization. Nothing goes there. Why? Oh, well, I'm going to have to make the maneuver myself. Wonderful. And I have 2,166 meters per second to get to Dres. Definitely be able to do that. It was about 1,500 that I needed before. So let's go for about there. And I reckon flinging us off maybe at about that angle is where I want to go. Let's have a look and see where that brings us on the world map. So look at that. Look at that. That's exactly where I wanted. But we are a little bit far away from Dres. Is the angle going to come up? No. What if I go further? Oh, there we go. That's an intersect. Coming. No, but I think I may want to move this a little bit. Oh well, Modlist is in description. Yes, the Modlist for this series will be in the description of any of the videos, any of the live streams as well, I believe. I've been trying to keep up on top of that and also updating it when I change anything. Although that being said, I do have a new mod, which I've not put in the description, which is Ship Manifest. And the only reason I have that is so that I can rename kerbals after patrons, because I know you can somewhat do it using the cheat menu in game, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. And I know Ship Manifest is, you can do it on there and it works really nice. I'm not using that mod for anything else though. I'm not using it to do fuel transfers or anything like that. Oh, look at that. This is almost perfect. There we go. I've got the encounter already. That was so much quicker. Practice makes perfect. Anyway, let's get this as close as possible. But yeah, no, Ship Manifest, you can do like fuel transfers and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I want to use the stock way of doing it, because part of the way I was going about doing this series is that absolutely everything has to be as stock as possible. I want to make it as stock as I possibly can. I put that the wrong way. Let's have a look and see if I can get this any closer. 30,000 or 30 million. Nope, that's going the wrong way. Let's just move that like, whoa, okay, I got rid of it. Oopsie daisy. Let's try, oh, no, I got rid of it again. Where's it going? I was barely, like, look, this, oh, there we go. Maybe I was a little bit over eager with that. Right, so this has an actual place it needs to be. It needs to be in stationary Dres orbit, so we need to come in at this direction, and yeah. So if I burn this way a little bit, maybe if I burn this way a little bit more, we might be able to get a little bit better and a little bit close. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. And there we go. I'm almost there. That is probably actually good enough. I'm quite happy with that. It's going to only take 1 minute of burn. That's really quick. So let's get ready to perform this burn. No, not anti-target, I want to point at the maneuver. Wow, that's so incredibly slow. I think there's like one reaction wheel on here, which is this. And this is quite heavy for a probe, so it's taking a long time. Carnasa, were you expecting to be invited to the KSP2 preview? No, probably not. I've only got like 18,500 subs. I'm not big KSP YouTuber worthy yet, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure. What's the cutoff? Where do you start? Where's the line drawn for that? I do have the content creator role on the Intercept Discord though, and I'm now part of the KSP Creator Discord too, which I got invited to the other day, which is wonderful. But my videos recently, they've been doing really well. My channel's been doing really well. I've gained almost 1,000 subs in the last week. So if anyone here is new, let yourself be known and say hello. I say hello, welcome. Yes, you are, bruh. How do reaction wheels even work? I don't actually know how reaction wheels work, but I know they can get, I think, oversaturated. I'm not entirely sure how they work. I'm not Scott Manley. I don't have an engineering degree or anything like that. I just know that they're magic and they make things move without them actually moving. I know RCS obviously works by like, you puff in that direction, so your spacecraft is going to go in the opposite direction. But yeah, I don't know how reaction wheels work. Anyway, let's time warp ahead to this burn and get this done and get our way to Dres. Am I excited for KSP2? I am incredibly excited for KSP2. I've already taken it off of work, so I have that entire weekend off, although my in-laws are coming down as well, but I have told them I will be live streaming that weekend. So yes, because it's honestly, I can't wait to touch it. I really can't wait to get my hands on it. Carnasa, I was here before 1K. I was your 999th subscriber, E-West. I do recognize your name. You have been around for a while. That would have been, I think I hit 1,000 subs about 2 months after I started releasing KSP content. So I think it was October 2020 when I hit 1K. But recently, yeah, my channel's been exploding. The Farewell series is doing incredibly well. Which is good because I am putting a lot of effort into it. It's definitely, each episode takes way longer than anything I've ever done before. Like, and even coming up with ideas, scripting it, that probably takes a really long time. Thinking of like funny things to put into it. I've been like thinking about it whilst I've been at work, thinking what will be funny? What can I put in this section of the video that will make people laugh? I don't know. But it is going very well. If you spin something one way, the rest has to spin the other way. Is that how reaction wheels work? How am I? I'm doing very well. I've been quite sick this week. I don't know, if you watched the video that came out yesterday, there's quite a bit of disparity between sections of the voiceover that I recorded before I was ill and recorded like whilst I was ill and afterwards. Which is a little bit annoying. I had like very flu-like symptoms. Basically, I woke up this morning for the first time feeling like I was more back to normal, which was really nice because I wasn't sure if I was even going to live stream today, but I really wanted to because I want to get more of this done, and I think I'm going to try and live stream next Sunday as well, try and get this all finished. Maybe like live stream Duel or something. Oh look, we've already got an encounter. Perfect. That's amazing. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to turn the thrust limiter on this right down and see if I can get this any closer. Why is my spacecraft wobbling all over the place? Not brilliant. Would you like me to mail you some soup? Some soup would be wonderful, but no, I'm feeling much better now. I don't need the soup, but soup is great for when you're sick. Heinz tomato soup, I do love it. It's awesome. It's comfort food. It warms you up, and you're like, lying in bed with a bowl of soup and some bread, just dipping the bread in, getting the bread all soggy. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, I love it. Stop. Why was the end of Farewell Eve all suddenly about food, and now all of a sudden I'm thinking about food again? I don't know. Let's make a maneuver in like 28 days here, and I do want to be coming in more. Whoa! Hello. Nope. Not like that. We want to be maybe coming in like that. And then probably want to come in a little bit lower. Not that, because I am gonna, right, so if my Parallax is there, my ascending node, I really want to stop this. Is this going to be all janky because it's planned? No. Dries, no bridges. No, I'm not sending a bridge to Dres, unfortunately. Right, so if I go there, that's going to cost me, how many Delta Vs will that cost me? 1,500. That's actually not that bad. But I want to go further out than that, and then my equatorial ascending node is, it's going to be there. That's not brilliant, but I think because Dres is so small, it doesn't really matter. Like, any sort of plane change that I do around Dres isn't going to be huge. Because if I create, say, another maneuver here where my equatorial descending node would be, I think it's about there. It might be a little bit higher up. It might be like there. If I do a plane change there, how much is that going to cost me? Barely anything. Right, that's going to cost me like 50 meters. Yeah, that's fine. I'm quite happy with that maneuver. I'm very happy with that maneuver. So, in 28 days, we've got another maneuver. I'm going to add that, create an alarm. Let's whack that in. We want to put it as a maneuver, add alarm, and perfect. Now, I think in 3 days, I've got 1 of 4 maneuvers. I do not know what craft this is because I have been very silly. But anyway, let's get another shot of this craft leaving Kerbin's sphere of influence or flying by Kerbin. And let's have a look at chat for a little bit. Carnasa, will you do more than 1 landing to complete duel faster, or will you do 1 moon per mission? I think I want to do a duel 5. I've not actually decided how I'm going to do duel yet, but I think ideally I would do a duel 5 to send 1 mission, 1 massive single launch, redonkulous, chunky, giant mission that can do all moons in 1 go. I think maybe I'll design some sort of single stage to death orbiter that I'll use for Lathe, and then have some sort of non-atmospheric lander for the other Thor moons around Duel. I've never done a Duel 5. In fact, I've never been to Duel in a career before. In fact, I've never even been to Duel in a science save. I've put craft there by using the cheat menu, but I've never actually gone to Duel the right way. I've never built a craft that's flown from Kerbin all the way to Duel, so that's going to be very interesting. I've got no idea the sort of Delta V required to do that, but that is what I will be streaming next weekend, trying to do some dual designs and figuring out how to do all of that. Will I play Mars Horizon? I have played Mars Horizon. I do need to go back and finish that live stream that I did. I think maybe after the hype for KSP2 has died down a little bit, I might return to that and try and finish that off. Oh, what's that? Hello, that's a lot of letters that I can't say very well, but welcome to the channel. But yeah, no, I do want to go back to Mars Horizon eventually, but it might be a little while, because obviously the hype train for KSP2 is in full motion, and that's why I'm doing KSP stock content right now. I want to like build up my channel as much whilst the hype for KSP is full steam ahead. I just jumped to RO. Yes, exactly. Well, that's why I've never been to Jewel or Eeloo, or I don't think I've been to I might have been to Moho once. After doing Duna, after landing on Duna in stock KSP, I started playing modded solar systems, and I think I started out, I can't remember the first one that I played, but then I picked up RO and RSS, and then I just played a lot of RSS, and obviously I picked up the Breaking, not the Breaking Ground, the Beyond Home Planet Pack, and I've got Coming Home, which is set in there. I've not really done much in the stock system. Like, in Coming Home, I've done basically, there's a gas giant in there called Gateway, and I've landed on every single moon. With a single mission in that, I think I called the episode the Gateway 5, because I sent 1 mission and it landed on every single moon, which is basically the same as doing a Duel 5. It's just in a different planet pack. I've just not done the Duel. I've just not been to Duel. So I've done basically something very similar. How about boys go to Duel to get more cool, rather than boys go to Jupiter to get more stupid? I've never even heard that phrase. Where's that from? Oh, I've never heard that. I've never heard that before. Breathe, NASA, breathe. Okay, breathe. Yes. Take a big deep breath so I can carry on speaking at ridiculous speeds. Okay, well anyway, there we go. That's enough of that flying off into the distance. Now what I want to do is go to the tracking station and figure out which one of these 4 are what I need. German Bacon, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I don't know if these people are here on this live stream or if these people are just subscribing from the video that I released yesterday. That video has done very well already. It's not actually my best performing video out of the last 10 videos. The Saturn V one was, but Farewell Kerbin overtook that after a few days, and yeah, no, Farewell Eve is doing very well, which I'm incredibly thankful for because I put so much time editing that video. Carnasa, good morning, Carnasa. 3:50 AM here in Australia. Good morning, Newt Newt. Welcome to the stream. You are up incredibly early, or you just haven't been to bed. Which is it? If it was me, it would probably normally be I just didn't go to bed. I'm very terrible for keeping a sleeping pattern. So German Bacon, I play KSP, but I can't play it for some reason. As in, you physically can't play it, as in the game doesn't work, or you've just not learned how to play it yet. Because I know KSP, it doesn't have a learning curve, you know, like it doesn't curve. It's a learning wall. Really, it's quite hard to get into to begin with. I've been playing it for years, so I know pretty much all that I am ever going to know about it. Like, I can do pretty much everything in the game now. Maybe not quite as crazy as some people like Strats and Blitz or Danny, who come up with incredibly insane ideas. Although I do some pretty insane stuff in Alright. Right, anyway, but yeah. It just takes a while to learn. It does take a while to learn. And hopefully the new tutorials in KSP2 are going to mean it's going to be easier for people to learn. Obviously they've showcased one of them already, which looks pretty interesting. But I like to see how that will turn out. Right, what am I looking for? I've got a maneuver in 3 days. What on earth is it? That's got a maneuver in 28 years. What? What? Or is that my maneuver was 28 years ago? I suppose, look, it is 28 years old, so that would probably make sense. What are my maneuvers? Where you're in scan, no, you're in 28 days. Oh, this is why I should have named the maneuvers. Is it any of these? Oh, here we go. Duna Gateway Fin, maneuver in 3 days. There we go, it's that one. That's what I want to do, and then that's going to be, and then I need to do Duna 2.0 as well. Okay, so let's time warp ahead to that, and let's get that mid-course correction burn done. What's Redacted? Redacted is the name of a very secret planet in between Dres and... No, Dres is the planet. Between Duna and Jewel. It's just a play on the... Nobody knows. Everyone... Well, yeah, Dres doesn't exist, you know. It doesn't exist. It's not a real planet, you know. Because it's really boring. No one ever visits it. It's like the moon, but in deep space. So not many people visit it. I mean, it's got the... what is it called? The Canyon, which is pretty interesting, but there's also some interesting things on the moon that you could go to if you wanted to. So let's make this mid-course burn so we can get nice and close to Duna, because this is just for a contract. I know Duna is already all finished, but I want to do this for the money. That's all this is about, this mission and Duna 2.0. It's just for the money. Sputnik. Dres is smaller than the moon, pretty sure. I've got my .v map up. How much does it take to land on Dres? It takes 430 meters per second. So yes, it is. It's smaller. Well, at least you don't need as much delta V to land on Dres. Anyway, a new part of a space station with breaking ground parts. This is going to probably occupy about 2 seconds of video with me saying something like, so, I launched another station to Duna. Also, I can't think off the top of my head what I'm going to say for this, but this will come at the very start of the Dres, Moho and Eeloo episode. Oh god, burn in 5 seconds. No, I missed it. Although it's a deep space maneuver, so it doesn't really matter. As long as you sort of kind of get it in the rough vicinity, it'll still be fine. Carnasa, have I tried Subnautica? I have very, very, very briefly played Subnautica. Because I think it was 3 on Games Pass a while back. and I tried it out. Didn't really get into it, but I think that's because I had so many other things that I was doing at the time. Like, I think this was during when I was filming, like, might have been Next Millennia, or it could have been even For All Kerbal Kind episodes, and they obviously took precedence, so I didn't really get into it all that much. I like the idea though, and I like games like that usually. I do enjoy crafting, survivaling games. They are some of my favorites. I think on my stream intro went, what is going on there? What? Look at it, what is it doing? Oh, this game, what is going on? Oh, I don't know, but you know, we're pretty damn close to Duna. I'm quite happy with that. That's almost equatorial. Actually, if I come here and thrust limit down, not 0, maybe we go for like 1.5, can I get this perfectly equatorial? If I, you know, just come up a little bit. If I come to maneuver node and go for Duna approach, will it tell me what my inclination is? Nope, it will not. Game, why you do this? Although I think that is pretty much equatorial, which is where I want this. So that's cool. We're going to get to Duna in 316 days. Let's just do that, and I'll leave that. And I think what I want to do, so yeah, that's going to take 55 minutes at the moment, but now it will take 49 seconds. Perfect. So that's that mission all dealt with for now. Yeah, let's add that as yet another alarm that just says maneuver, because I hate myself. This is definitely going to make it into the video. Like, I'm sure I can come up with something quite funny about this, but at the moment it is going to be really, really difficult to keep track of. But at least we have a tracking station. Carnasa, I was being so precise during my first geostationary orbit that I had to use RCS with a thrust limiter of 0.5. Wow. Yeah. I think when I got the 750 kilometer Duna relay network that I set up, that was all of my satellites were on like 0.5% thrust limiter. But you know, by the end, they were all perfectly at 750 kilometers, and they're never, ever, ever going to move. They're always going to be in the perfect position, which is brilliant. Right, okay. Kerbin is looking slightly unhealthy. Hello. What? What? What is going on? Kerbin. Dead Kerbin. Alive Kerbin. Dead Kerbin. Alive. Dead. Alive. What on earth is going on? I think that's a mess up with TUFX. What? What is happening? Oh, I don't know. What happened to Kerbin? Honestly don't know. Hi Carnasa. Hello Boxable Socks. Welcome to the live stream. It's been a while since I've seen you. Lat Clown. Lat Mound Supermarket. What? Do I subscribe to the Lat Mound cult? I mean, I'm subscribed to Matt Lown. I'm not sure if I'm in any sort of cult. I've always said, whenever I've done live streams and Matt Lown's name has come up, I do enjoy Matt Lown's Planet Coaster videos. I do watch them. He's really good at that game. Oh, thank you for the $5 donation. Yo, I just found you a few days ago. You got to play Subnautica. I know your viewers will love it. Hopefully this $5 gets you far. Thank you very much, Steamy Egg Roll. The number in there threw me off a little bit, but thank you. I will definitely have to give it a go. You might get text-to-speech now. Nope, clearly I balked that up. What have I done wrong with my stream settings? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we've got the maneuver in 6 days, so let's time warp ahead to that. Really, I want to be getting on with things. I want to do things because I want to get to Dresden. I want to land on it and possibly also have a look at designing a Moho mission, or maybe even an Eeloo mission. Although I want the Eeloo mission to be special. I want it to be something quite related to my channel. So I'm feeling, and there's a lot of people have said, like, I'm really surprised you've not done any upside down missions yet. So I kind of maybe want to think about doing Eeloo the wrong way up. We'll start from the top and work our way down to the bottom. Right, here we go. Duna 2.0. Let's do your mid-course burn. I didn't want to do any more Duna. But unfortunately, game says, no, Carnasa, no, you absolutely must go to Duna for the contracts. Is this RO? No, this is not. This is stock. This is the stock system. Oh my god, what? Carnasa is playing stock? No way. That is actually the name of this save, I think. Have I ever heard of the Peardy Penguin? So what would I be? I've only got one part in my name. Or actually, I used to be Carnasa Gaming, so I'd be Garnasa Gaming, I guess. That sounds very wrong. But yeah, no, I used to be Carnasa Gaming when I started this channel, and then I realised actually I don't like having gaming at the end of my name. Carnasa just on its own sounds wonderful, and I've used that name for loads of different things for a really long time. Right, anyway, I think it started out as a World of Warcraft character. Yeah, it was World of Warcraft, and I was just like making, oh, Carnasa, that sounds fantasy-like, let's use that as my WoW character. And it's stuck ever since, and I've had D&D characters, it's like my name for my channel, and pretty much everything that I do these days. What is a Lapmound mission? I don't actually know what a Lapmound mission is. If you could let me know, then maybe I can do it. Right, quick burn to get this on its way to Duna. That looks pretty good. 0.4 meters per second off. This is going to be a Duna lander. It's not as complicated as the lander that I sent in the last stream. All it's going to be is, oh, we're flying directly into Duna. Wonderful. Let's avoid doing that. There we go. We're literally going straight for Duna's core. Yes, we're gonna... what's the best way? Because I really want to come equatorial on this. Because this mission, I want to pick someone up from a space station on Ike, land on the surface of Duna, and do lots of things. So maybe if I get rid of that, maybe I can do a radial burn here, which will be very expensive, but I don't really care. Because I've got a lot of Delta V on this. Like loads. I completely overbuilt this. That might be a little bit too hard though. Oh no, that's the wrong side. Oh, come on. Get rid of that maneuver. I want it this side. And if I come here, how much is this going to cost me? Oh, not an awful amount. And I can do something like this. Something like this. Yeah, to be honest, I'll probably just do this when I get to Duna. But it'd be nice to be somewhat prepared. Like that. And then I don't quite need that there. I'm so close, I might as well just do that. There we go. That's somewhat, yeah, fine. 50 meters per second. That's more than it would be if I corrected it now, but to be honest, I just want to keep getting on to Dres. I want to get on to Dres. So let's create an alarm and add an alarm. And once again, I have yet another. Oh, they're stacking up. Although, actually, 2 of them have now disappeared. These are my 2 Dres missions. Then I've got a transfer window to Eve, which I do actually want to send a mission to because I've got a kerbal stuck around the surface of Eve, or not on the surface of Eve, around in orbit of Eve that I want to go and rescue. Anyway, let's go to the tracking station and warp ahead to our Dres mid-course corrections. A Lapmound mission is when you do an SSTO mission to Minmus, but the SSTO is launched backwards. Oh, okay. Okay. Isn't that all Matt Lown ever does? It is just... I don't think he launches his backwards, but he certainly just does SSTO here, SSTO there, SSTO everywhere. But I've never really been one for single stage to orbit designs. I've made about 3. I know in Coming Home Redux I've made a couple. Let's time warp ahead to this. But no, I never really paid them much attention. I didn't like making planes in KSP. I've kind of got more of a enjoyment out of making planes and stuff recently, especially since starting For All Kerbal Kind. I know, like, obviously I've got like the Space Lightning in that. That was fun to do, and I am getting a little bit better at building planes, but yeah, they never really interested me. But I definitely want to be doing more in KSP2, especially with the new fancy procedural wings and whatnot that we're going to be getting in KSP2. They do look very, very, very exciting. So why is Duna? Why is Kerbin dead again? What is going on? TUFX is really having a bit of a meltdown today. Like, what? Is there anywhere that I can look at Kerbin where it's actually healthy? Nope. Absolutely not. Anyway, one of them, I can't remember which one was first. Looks like it may have been the relay. So I want to go to redacted mission. Yeah, redacted net 1. What on earth? Oh yeah, that's the capsule that I'm sending. Wait, does that mean that you make MSTOs, multi-stage to orbits? Yeah, you could say that. Almost all of my missions are multi-stage to orbits, although I do have, well, usually, if I make a single stage to orbit, what it is I've made my first stage a little bit too big, and it's capable of lifting the the other stages all the way to orbit. And never intentionally. Like, I think from the next millennia, one of the rockets that I used in that was technically a single stage to orbit, because it had about 9,500 meters per second of delta V in its first stage. And I think I did use it as a single stage to orbit one time. Obviously, it wasn't a recoverable single stage to orbit. Once the first stage got there, it stayed there, didn't bring it back down or do anything like that. But still, technically, a single stage to orbit, because I didn't stage at all. Anyway, oops, I've missed the burn because I've been talking. And of course, this is going to take a really long time because, you know, the reaction wheel on this is very, 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 very dainty. And this is quite a heffing chonker of a fuel tank. And this is quite light, but moving this around is quite cumbersome, quite tiresome. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to turn my thrust limiter on. Oh, it's already on. It's still only a 3-second long burn. Jeez, that's quite something. Radbris stance and wait, Rats and Blitz. Strats and Blitz's name is hard enough to say or as is already. I know I struggle saying, oops, I've lost my target, set as target. Why can I not set Drez as my target? I don't really care. Yeah, no, I definitely struggle saying Strats and Blitz's name fast. Try and saying that 5 times fast, definitely. Not Scanley. Make a KSP2 Smot Stanley mission for your first video. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, and now we are 4,000 meters away from Drez. Hang on, let's turn this off. Do I have any RCS on this? Do I have any? No, I have absolutely no RCS on. Okay, so we're clearly not using RCS. I think 4,000 meters might be a little bit too close for comfort, so I definitely don't want to be doing that. So what I'm going to do is, oops, not spin the craft round. Let's point the other way. So I think I want to go for that and just try and get this a little bit, you know, nicer. Yeah, what sort of mission is a Scott Manley mission? I mean, he doesn't really do an awful lot of KSP content anymore. I know he did I think he did a plane competition series of videos, and I think that was about when I started my channel. But I know I've watched Interstellar Quest, I watched Spaceship to Serious Business. That's how I got into RO for the first time, because I saw Scott Manley was doing it and I really liked the look of it, and I was like, oh dear, that's actually getting me closer to the surface of Drez. Oops. Let's try pointing retro, see if that does anything. Really, what I should do is make a maneuver and see what's going to do what, but I can't be asked for that. Absolutely not. Who's got time for that? Not me. Carnasa to Drez on 2 meters per second of delta V. Ooh, that's quite difficult. I'm not sure if you could really get many places with 2 meters per second of delta V. You might be able to get across the room that you're currently sat in, but apart from that, not really much else. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. And our ascending descending node probably will be all right there, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm quite happy with that. That's definitely going to be good. Right, let's make this as our maneuver. Whoa, don't want to be doing that. Do not want to be doing that. It's going to cost us 1,500. Perfect. Let's just set that out there. We'll use the first 632 and then we'll use the remainder of the spacecraft. Wonderful. Let's create... Not that. Definitely not that. I want the not the maneuver tool. Go away, maneuver tool. We're going to create an alarm and just call this maneuver yet again. Look at that. More maneuver. Everyone loves maneuver. And that's going to be in a really long time. 1 year and 148 days. Okay, but we're on our way to Drez. I have a very nice close flyby. That is exactly what I want to see. Now, what we're going to do is do another deep space maneuver. This live stream should just be called like the deep space maneuver live stream. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Epic drip today, Carnasa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wearing my my Enter Shikari t-shirt, the one that is far too small and barely fits me anymore. but I do love this band. They are probably my favourite band, and I've been to see them about 8 times, I think. They are very, very. I do enjoy their music. So, Carnasa, when is the Farewell Junior? Bloody hell, I've just released Farewell Eve. I've not even started thinking about the script for Farewell Junior yet. I mean, I have a little bit. I've got like 5 ideas written down on WordPad that I might do. If I can, next weekend. I don't think it will come out any sooner than that because I've got work and uni to deal with, and I need to write a script. Script writing is going to take a while because I've used a lot of the ideas that I already had before starting the series in the first 2 videos. So I need to come up with some new funny content, which is going to take a while to have a think about. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but we'll see how it goes. Right, Duna 2.0 is there. Duna Fin. What I want is... redacted mission. There we go. This will be the next thing, and that is going to be, oh, it's in 25 days. Yeah, I've got 25 days, so let's time warp ahead, and then we'll do that deep space maneuver. But yeah, no, it will take a while before that comes out. I'm gonna, it all depends really on how long it takes me to write the script and do it. I've got all of the stuff filmed. I've got the entire footage filmed for it. It's just coming up with funny things to say. What am I studying? I study computer science. I orbited Eve with a delta V of a fart. Nice. Very nice. I almost included a fart joke in that Eve video, but I thought, you know what? I'm better than this. I can't. I'm not going to include fart jokes. Because that's just a whole slippery slope. And we're not going to be venturing down there. Absolutely not. Anyway, right. So, redacted mission. Let's come back to here and let's make sure that we get a nice close encounter with the Red. So egg. I lidted your mum. Lidted your mum with 2 meters per second. Can you smell, Reese Morgan, can you smell burning toast? Are you having a stroke? Yeah, I think you might need to be seen by a medical professional. Too many professionals in that sentence. Anyway, bye Carnasa, bye Voxical Socks. Thank you for coming along to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm certainly having a lot of fun right now. Anyway, we are going to point to maneuver. Let's point to the maneuver and get Hernan, Bill, and Bob on their way to Dres. Burn time of 1 second. No, let's make that a little bit longer. Let's make that a little bit longer than that. I don't like burn. Yeah, 8 seconds. That's fine. I don't really want to be burning for 1 second because it makes it a little bit harder to control the burn. So let's fire that and look how pathetic it looks. Oh, look at the little baby plume. It's tiny. It's very, very, very small. Anyway, let's kill that there and have a look and see what is my encounter to Dres looking like right now. Hopefully, it's going to be looking very nice. I mean, no, it's not. But we can get a little bit closer. We can definitely get a little bit closer. Oh, and look at that. We've impacted Dres. Perfect. First crude Dres impact. That's what we want to see. Let's just put this down a little bit. 0.5. And just make sure that we are not going smashing into the surface at like 2,000 meters per second. Let's get that to about... I'm going to go for 50, 60. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make a maneuver. And there we go. Got a Dres encounter. Perfect. So Carnasa, do stock planets feel absurdly small after playing RP1? They absolutely do. I've always said, like, going back to stock feels a little bit like you're playing with toys compared to RSS. Something about, like, in stock KSP, when you're in orbit, you can really see, like, the curvature of Kerbin, and it just looks so small beneath you. But when you're in RSS and you get to orbit, it's just like the horizon is just like there, and it looks so nice. This is a new song. I did add some new music to my playlist for my live streams because the last time I did a stream, I went through all of the music, so I thought, you know what, let's get some new music. I'm paying for a subscription service to get songs for my YouTube channel, to get licensing for certain songs. Might as well make the most out of that. Let's whack them on my record box so we've got new interesting music on my stream. Anyway, there we go. That's all done once again. Let's create another alarm called maneuver. No, not periapsis. Definitely not maneuver. God, we don't want to be naming these different things. How else am I going to confuse myself when it comes to the billion maneuvers that I've now got there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm also going to be sending something to Eve in 22 days, which is the next thing that we're going to do. So we're going to do that right now. Am I? It's Carnasa. Hello, Destroyer. Am I saying that right? I might be. I'm not entirely sure. But hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Carnasa, how do I do the 3,000 kilometer downrange contract in RP1? I have a tutorial for that. It is in my tutorials playlist. So you basically need about 6,000 meters per second of delta V. You need avionics for the first 50 seconds, so you have control for the first 50 seconds and then just have an unguided upper stage. That tends to be what I do some sort of whack bumper. Does the job, it's wonderful, and then you start doing orbital stuff, and that's when RP1 really starts becoming fun. Anyway, I'm going to launch this mission now, and we'll actually get a launch in this live stream. Oh my god, who would have thought? But yeah, no, I've got 20 days before the transfer window, but you know, just in case I completely balls this up, it would be nice to have a couple of attempts. And I think the mission that I'm going to be flying is quite cheap. About 50,000 funds, and it's just going to go to Eve to return a stuck kerbal. Somehow a kerbal got stuck in orbit, in high orbit of Eve as well, I think, and I want to go rescue them because they're a pilot, and I could always do with more pilots to have to fly my missions, which would be wonderful. Anyway, I think I called it like Eve Rescue or something. I've been so imaginative in Terrier to orbit. All praise the Holy Terrier. I was going to try and get it to orbit using nothing but Terrier. Okay, right. Anyway, where is Eve? Eve Cop, generic capsule. Eve Rescue. Look at that. My naming is incredible. How imaginative. All this is going to be is a mission to rescue someone from Eve, and I've called it Eve Rescue. God, I am really a pioneer of amazing spacecraft names in this game. Anyway, the staging looks good, I think. So let's save. Let's just auto-strut everything as well. Oh no, auto-strut heaviest. There we go. And make sure that there's no crew inside. Yeah, no, Sanster, get out. We've got a probe core, which will rescue the one kerbal. Oh, what was that? Let me check. Oh, thank you, EE! Thank you for the $5 donation for Fortnite. I have never ever played Fortnite. I've never played it in my life. It's not really the sort of game that I'm interested in. I don't like first-person shooters particularly. I can't remember the last first-person shooter I actually played. So quite a long time ago, I think. How does that rocket have the thrust to take off? Because it's quite lightweight. I think it has the thrust. It had about... I'm fairly sure it does. It's using one Mastodon engine at the bottom. You've made me worried now. I'm sure I checked it when I built it, that it had like 1.14, 1.13, but maybe I was using, yeah, 1.23. It does, it can. It's using just a single Mastodon engine at the bottom. So it's not very heavy at all. Not very heavy at all. And yeah. There we go, and this will be like even more. So perfect. Let's time warp ahead to the morning because, oh, look at that. And just like that, morning did appear. It'll take a long time for RP1 to exist in KSP2. Yes, I imagine it will take quite a while, but I am very excited for when that comes out because can you imagine RP1 multiplayer? You could have basically for all kerbal kind in real time. And you could send like, I don't know, build like bombers and planes and go and absolutely destroy your opponent's space centers. And no, we're not violent on this channel at all, but no, it will be very, very, very cool. I do hope it does come for KSP2. I would quite enjoy that. Anyway, I'm going to get a little bit of a shot of this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to throttle up, do this, and we will set target with click, do that, go home, and get a shot of this flying towards the VAB, like this. And then, I think what I'll do is move about 3 meters per second. Maybe a little bit faster. Yeah, we'll go about this speed. max relative velocity, let's set that to like 220, like so. And then, yeah, this will be perfect. Right, I've got SAS on, I've got my throttle up, I've got my staging in the correct position. Let's get a nice shot of this going up. Funky music. Right, let's just move forward a little bit. I want to get a little bit closer and then I'll launch this. A perfect recipe to turn my PC into a barbecue. What's that? What, RP2? Like actual RP2 rather than the RP2 that I jokingly referred to in those streams. The reason why I called those streams RP2 is because it was on the dev notes for that branch of RP1. I'm fairly sure it was like the RP2 branch. So don't blame me. Don't blame me for that. Anyway, here we go. Let's go! We're going to orbit, hopefully, and it'll be a very cool shot of this going up in front of VAB. It's going to look wonderful in the video. Not that this is a cinematic series or anything, but, you know, it's nice to get shots like this every now and then. Ooh, look at it go. And then what I want to do is end. And turn off Pro Camera Tools, and let's launch this. There we go. We're doing all right. Doing fine. And I need to make sure that these decouple when they're empty. Because I've got crossfeed enabled on these, then I just decouple these. I do miss MechJeb for launching. I do have to say. Having launched every single mission in this series has been quite tedious. But, you know, right, let's go surface and dump those. Perfect. Lovely. Now we can make our way to orbit. What is RP2? So what I affectionately refer to as RP2 is the programs and launch complexes update of RP1. RP1 being Realistic Progression 1, the career series, or the career game mode for Realism Overhaul. RP2, or programs and launch complexes, is a massive, massive, massive overhaul to all of the systems in that game. Oh, blooming heck, I was talking too much, and yeah, this is a really bad ascent. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. I've got a lot of delta V on this, it'll be fine. That could have just been flown a lot better. I mean, it's still alright. Yeah, this will be fine. I'm playing RP1 PNLC right now. It's very fun. I do enjoy it. I do want to do more on it, and I was thinking, like, making Kerbal Gets Real 2 when that got fully released. But to be honest, when that gets fully released, I'm going to have, like, well, a farewell KSP will be done by then. But, like, things to do in KSP2. I've got loads of video ideas for KSP2. Things to do for all Kerbal kind. I know Beardy and N9 are working on their videos for that now. Very exciting, which means I can get back in that series as well. Although I'm still quite far ahead of both of those. Let's get this to 90 kilometers, and then we will kill the engine and plot our orbital insertion. Yeah, no, I am very, very excited that Beardy and N9 are going to be working on their lunar cinematics, because that means, yeah, I can get back into that series, and I really enjoyed that series. Especially the designing. I love designing the rockets, and like I've got the Ariane 1 that I really want to use. I really want to use it. It's going to take a while to use though, because unfortunately it is a very, very, very heavy rocket compared to everything else that I've been launching. So I need to buy a very expensive launch pad to get that to fly. Anyway, there we go. In 1 minute and 25 seconds, we are going to be performing orbital insertion. This will be flung at Eve. And hopefully it should be able to rescue the Kerbal that is stranded there. Only question is, why is the adapter so goofy? What adapter? Which adapter? Is there an adapter? A goofy adapter? What? Da 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 da. This is looking. This is an alright looking rocket, I think. Do you mean like the fairing, the payload adapter? I don't know. What's goofy about this? Please tell me you're going to use the R stickers on your rockets, Australian Research and Space Exploration Space. I mean, I've used that sticker in a video before. I think This Is How Australia Would Get to Space short that I did. I'm fairly sure that flashes up. Or it might even be the Starship one that I did. I can't remember the joke I made in that. I think No, the Starship one might have been Elon's been smoking too much weed again. Maybe it was the SLS one that I threw the arse thing in. Yeah, it was, because I said, like, oh, it looks like Australia's beaten the US to the punchline and launched SLS first. Because it's upside down, you know, Australia upside down, funny. Everyone goes mental. Yes, that was that was certainly one of the of all times for my channel. Anyway, let's make this to orbit. Ask for the win. Yeah, no, it was definitely on the SLS video. I was gonna do like Australian RP1 series, but I think that would have just been too much upside down rocket, and I think I would have flogged that to death. So I'm quite glad that I didn't do that. Would have been too much of the same joke. Fairing does look kind of weird. I couldn't get it perfectly on this. So this little bit here is actually just a fuel adapter, but I couldn't get it perfectly on, which was a little bit annoying. But it kind of works. Ideally, this would have come all the way to here, but that kind of just gets in the way a little bit. Anyway, we are in orbit. Orbit has been achieved. And I think I will just make sure that I plot out my maneuver. Does this have any... Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to have to ditch the payload fairing because I've got no solar panels on this stage. And I definitely want to use this stage. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of the fairing. Once again, it's all connected inside, so it doesn't matter. But ideally, this is sort of like an interstage. Anyway. Ooh, wow, they got friggin' yeeted. Jeez, that was... I think I might have set the decouple power on those a little bit too high. Oops. Oh well. Carnasa, do you see me? SpaceX, I do see you. To be fair, the fairing does look weird. Yes, I saw that. Yanks have NASA, us Aussie have ours. Indeed. Off topic, but what make guitar have you got behind me? It is a Ibanez. It's an Ibanez acoustic guitar. I didn't even realise they made acoustic guitars until I got this, and it sounds very nice, but at the moment it is missing a string, unfortunately, and I've also lost part of... I've got strings to restring it, but when I lost the string, I also lost the hold for the string, which was a little bit unfortunate. But yes, I do really like that guitar. Okay, so this has been deployed. I am going to extend these solar panels so we don't run out of, you know, electric charge, because that would be terrible. Then we are going to plot out a maneuver to Eve in 1 year and 268 days. Okay, I obviously messed that up somehow. It wasn't my Eve encounter in like 22 days. Okay, well I'll come back in 22 days and see if I can plot out a maneuver to Eve. I really like this song now. This was the song playing, not the last song, but the song playing building up to the Eve mission in the last video. And it's just so funky, like it really gets me going. I love it, I love it. Anyway, we're gonna go... No, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna wait because I don't think I've got any other maneuvers coming up before. Yeah, we're gonna wait the 22 days here. Whoa, let's keep that up so I can see it. There we go. 2 days, and then we'll plan out a maneuver. SpaceX, you are behind me. I would be very surprised if you were behind me, considering that's a solid wall, not even in my house. Like, that leads to my neighbours. They must absolutely love me when I do these streams, because I'm quite loud. Hi, Carnasa. How's it going? What are you doing? I've lost an hour of live. Currently, I'm sending a rescue mission over to Eve, because some poor soul has got themselves stranded in orbit of Eve, and it was a quick way to make a little bit of money. And also, I want more pilots to be able to throw into the blender that is my space program. And we will also be doing some Duna, we'll also be doing some Dres. There's going to be a lot of different things going on over the course of this live stream, hopefully. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half. Ooh, I need to hurry things up. There's lots to be doing, and I'm not getting there fast enough. Anyway, so we are now roughly at where the transfer window Eve should be. according to my transfer window planner. And I mean, that looks pretty like if you draw an angle from Kerbin to the thumb, and then you draw a protractor and throw a compass in a bin and splat your egg on your head, then Eve should be precisely the angle of magnitude that Moho is from Joule. And that looks about right to me. So there we go. Who is this idiot in Eve orbit? I don't know, but very soon it's going to be me. It's going to be the idiot in Eve orbit. Hopefully I have enough to do this. Right, so we're going into kerbal, so we want to be starting our burn about here. Anyway, let's get this all done, and we probably want about that, although I want to move that maybe about there. No, that's a little bit too far. I want to move that about there. About there. Yeah, that looks good. Right, let's see. How close to Eve are we getting? That's pretty much spot on. Set as target. Okay, we're not getting any sort of encounter at the moment. Come on, let me select my maneuver. God damn it, no, I don't want to add a maneuver. I want to... I really hope, right, the maneuver tool in KSP2 or however you do your maneuvers is going to be much better than what we got at the moment. Right, there we go. We're getting an encounter. We'll get an encounter there. Perfect. Already. Sweet. Right, so this is the idiot. So Dunfield has got himself in a little bit of a pickle. He is all this way out, which is going to be quite difficult to rendezvous with, but, you know, I'm sure I will be able to do it. But, yeah, he's been a little bit of a silly sausage and got himself stuck in Eve orbit. I believe I know what he is stuck in, because I had a look at it in the astronaut complex, and I think it's quite funny. I don't know how on earth what that thing is. Hopefully we'll get to see it over the course of this live stream, so stay tuned for that. I don't know how on earth that's gotten to Eve, but it's certainly interesting, I will say. Right, let's try and get this a little bit closer, because I want to be using Eve's gravity as much as possible in order to capture myself into orbit, and that is orbiting the right way. Perfect. Yeah, I don't have to do any sort of retro approaches to Eve, which is wonderful. If I sort my normal out, that's not going to do anything. Right, so I think I'll leave that there. I'll do this maneuver, and then what I'll do is we'll do a mid-course maneuver, maybe to try and get that a little bit closer. I reckon that can be done, and good. Right, so let us begin. Let's point to the maneuver. Be right back. Rezzy Pezzy, cheese puffs, Reese puffs. I think your scatterer is glitching. I also think my scatterer is glitching, or something is certainly going wrong with things on the map screen. I mean, Eve just looks purple still, but Kerbin does not look healthy in the slightest. Kerbin, what is wrong, Kerbin? Why are you sick? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to time warp ahead to this, get this sent over to Eve, because I really want to be able to land on Redacted by the end of this live stream. That is the ideal goal. I want to get there, and then also maybe even think about doing Moho. So maybe I'm not even going to go for a break this live stream, because I can only stream for 4 hours today, because I am going to be playing Valheim after this live stream with one of my friends from uni. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I do enjoy Valheim. It's a very fun game. Someone was talking about Subnautica earlier, but I know that's like a crafting survival game. I love crafting survival games. Valheim is really fun. I like Project Zomboid. Zomboid is one of my favorite games. If people haven't heard about it, it is the best damn zombie survival game in existence. It is amazing. I really wanted to do some content for it on my channel, but I think it's too far detached from space content. But no, it's absolutely amazing. And I know a lot of the RO YouTubers now, we've all picked it up, and I think we're going to be playing some at some point, which will be really fun. I know, yeah, I think pretty much Cosmonaut Crash has it, Calvin McClure has it and plays it quite a lot. Calvin McClure also plays Valheim quite a lot as well. So we all like to play different things. But I'd love to do some Zomboid. Hey Carnasa, will you land on redacted toroids? I don't think I will be. purely because that's not part of the overall challenge that I set myself. Like the plan was to have a plague on every planet and moon. A flag on every planet and moon. Asteroids don't really fall under that, so, and I mean, I've got very limited time as it is already. I'm not gonna get the final episode out now before KSP2, I don't think. I put way too much effort in editing these, and each edit, well, I don't know how long Farewell Eve took me. Probably over a day and a half, maybe nearly 2 days worth of editing, I reckon. It was probably the video that I edited more than any other, so yes. Trying to get 3 videos out in the next 2 weeks is going to be rather difficult. There we go, the maneuver's pretty much done. Hopefully we are almost on course for Eve. Let's get rid of that, yeah, and we're getting closer, 190, 50, 100, and there we go. We are in Eve's sphere of influence. Let's have a look and see if I just burn this. Do I get any closer? Yeah, I do somewhat get closer. I might just leave that there, actually. What's my delta V requirements to slow down at Eve like this? Be about 746 meters per second. I've got 4,007. So I need to do the rendezvous, and I'm coming in at a bit of a weird angle. But can I do this like this and sort my angle out whilst I'm here? I think I might be able to. That's the wrong place. I kind of want to be doing that about here, I reckon. It's always best to do this when you're burning retro as well. There we go, that's fine, that's fine. I think I'll do that. 975 meters per second, that'll give me plenty. Yeah, I think that'll be a decent burn to capture at Eve. Might even be able to get a rendezvous with that fairly quickly, which would be cool. On my PC specs, I've got an RTX 3070 Ti, I've got 64 gigabytes of DDR4, 3200 megahertz RAM, and I have an Intel i5 9600K CPU. My CPU, I really need to replace that. That's definitely something that I do want to do at some point in the near future, but if you replace your CPU, you've got to replace your CPU cooler, you've also got to replace your motherboard. No, CPU cooler is definitely one. No, I will have to replace my motherboard as well, because it won't have the correct slot for a newer generation of CPU. So yeah, replacing a CPU is going to be quite an expensive task. Anyway, I've got that. That's going to be in 190 days, which actually is before any of these maneuvers. So what we're going to do is we are going to stick with this. Yeah, we'll just stick with this. We'll follow it on its journey all the way to Kerbin. It's no longer constricted to the map screen. The entire planet is dying. I don't know what's going on. Why is Kerbin sick? Someone call Dr. Moon. Oh, that Doctor Who episode was brilliant. Silence in the library with the Vashtenarada. Do love a bit of Doctor Who, me. Although, to be fair, I've not watched any of Doctor Who with Peter Capaldi in, or Joanne, I can't even remember her name, the doctor that was after Peter Capaldi. I never watched any of hers. The last one that I truly watched all the way through was Matt Smith. Matt Smith is my favourite Doctor. I absolutely love him. Him and Amy and Rory are peak Doctor Who, in my opinion. Reinstall Scatterer. Oh no. To be honest, I'll probably fix it with a restart of the game. I don't really care about it, to be honest. It's just a very minor visual bug, and like I might be able to make a joke out of Kerbin looking like it's overdosed on life, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Thing is, when I film stuff like this for this series, things going wrong is better than things going right, because I can make funny things out of things going wrong. If everything goes right, it's not as great. Like, it won't be as entertaining. So things going a little bit wrong, I welcome. I would like that. And I think the Duna episode, there's one thing that goes wrong in the last live stream, but apart from that, everything goes according to plan. It's going to be really hard to write a script for that. Why is Kerbin so ugly? Call Proco, because something has gone wrong with Scatterer, and it looks like it's dying. Well, I'll be eating now. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. Anyway, that's enough of looking at that screen. What I want to do is come to this screen and probably create an alarm so I don't shoot right past it whilst I'm talking. We'll do that. We'll add our maneuver and we'll make our way to Eve. Let's go. In 150 days. It's going to be quite a long trip to Eve. I probably could have done a shorter transfer, but you know, we're going to Eve. It's going to be absolutely fine. Carnasa, you shouldn't have used those Nerva in the atmosphere. Yeah. Clearly, we've irradiated the entirety of Kerbin and they are all dying. I mean, I've already killed Jebediah and Val in this series, but now I've just killed off the entire Kerbal race as well. Oops. I may have done a bit of a goof. How am I doing today? I am doing all right. Thank you for asking. I've been quite sick the past week, and I mentioned it already once on this live stream, but there's like quite a bit of disparity during the different sections of voiceover that I recorded for the video that released yesterday, where I started filming it before I started coming down with like flu-like symptoms. I had fever. I'm fairly sure I had a flu. And before all of that, I sound like quite chipper and cheerful and all of that, but then halfway through the video it kind of all changes because I'm trying to record it whilst I'm still feeling unwell. But yeah, no, I'm doing much better today. Much better today. I woke up, today was like the first day that I've woken up feeling pretty much fully healthy, and it's been amazing. Anyway, 14 days away from this maneuver at Eve. I felt like such an idiot recording the voiceover for that bit. I think I did that when Alicea was at work, so she wouldn't come in to me basically singing the 20th century fanfare, just ease, so I wouldn't feel as much of an idiot, although I'm sure my neighbours got an absolute blasting of that. So, brings new meanings to Little Green Men, yes, to radiations. The intro music from For All Kerbal Kind. Yeah, that song that was just playing was my cover of Starlight by Muse. It was the piano, it basically didn't have me singing over it, but I did the piano and drum tracks and all of that for it. So it was from my trailer. It's not the intro song though. The intro song for me, for All Kerbal Kind, is something by Scott Buckley. I can't remember what it is called though. Hang on, quick. Thank you, Mr. No Sam, for subscribing to the channel, if you're even here. Like I said, I don't know if people are subbing because I'm live streaming or if it's because of the video from yesterday. YouTube, or at least OBS, does not differentiate between the two. Come on, here we go. Let's start this burn and let's try and rescue Dunfield. I think it's Dunfield, although they're not going to remain as Dunfield. They will be getting a new name because I've got a few patrons that have requested names in this series. So, come on. This is very funky. Very funky. Right, node in 2 minutes. Let's point at the maneuver and let's capture ourselves around Eve. Lovely. Pesky Bird, hello, 140 watching. It's going all over the place. My concurrent viewers has been jumping like crazy. I think it got up to 160 earlier, but yeah, no, it's been a very good live stream. Thank you everyone for coming along to this live stream and watching me try and land on Redacted eventually. It will be coming. We sent missions on our way there. I'm not sure if there is going to be much designing in this stream. I'll have to see how long this all takes me. Right, here we go. One and burn. Let's capture into Eve orbit. But hello, Pesky Bird. Welcome to the stream. What version of KSP am I using? I am using 1.12.3 at the moment because I didn't really fancy downloading the update that gave you the launcher. I would have quite liked to have had the Moon Arch, but meh launcher. All of my mods that I've downloaded for this series work in 1.12.3. I'm perfectly happy with it. What on earth is that? Oh, I've run out of fuel. Oops. I was like, why are we stop moving? Oh, because the fuel tank's empty. That would explain it. And now this is going to take like another minute. Oh, well. Hello, where are we going today? There's multiple destinations that we will be going today. We're going to be going to Duna. We're going to go to Dres. We are at Eve currently because some poor kerbal soul has ended up getting themselves rather stuck in orbit like an absolute buffoon. And we are going to rescue them with this probe. I mean, it looks like a capsule, but there's no one inside. It's being controlled by this remote guidance unit. Oh, dear. Oops. Oh, well. That looks pretty good. Let's set this as a target. What is our inclination difference? 1.3. That is not bad at all. I am quite happy with that. And I reckon we can probably get an encounter quite quickly. But, oh, nope, don't want to be doing that. Let's try and find out where our best course of encounter is. Oh, we're almost getting an encounter there. We're very nearly getting an encounter there, but that's a bit of a wonky one. If I do a bit of radial, might get something. Yeah, here we go. 439 kilometers. Blooming heck, that's actually quite far. Let's bring that down. Nope, that's going the wrong way. I think that's because, yeah, my sending node is all wrong. Although I can change that to get it a little bit closer. This is a pretty hefty burn, but I'm quite happy with doing this. I've got loads of delta V in this, so it doesn't really matter. If I get within 10 kilometers, I'll be quite happy. And then I'll just do, you know, like the point and burn and do all of that stuff until I get closer. 80 kilometers is still a little bit too far. Not really happy with that. I want to be very, very, very close. Let's see if I can move that. Is that. Oh, there we go. Oh, much better. Got that down to like 20 there, I reckon. With a little bit of finagling, should be able to get this under 10. Yeah, definitely, but I need to not be quite as aggressive with that. Right, come on. Ah! Don't do this to me. I mean, 18, 17 kilometers with the amount of delta V that I've got left. That's fine. I think I'm just going to go with that. I could have, like, circularized my orbit and then done this all properly, but I can't be bothered, basically. So this is how we're going to do this. Node in 2 days. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's point to the maneuver, and we will... Oh, we're 4 times physical time warping. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Let's do this real quick. Dres is made up. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I've let the secret out. I've been permanently banned from all reputable sources of KSP information because Dres, it really does exist. What? For a second, I thought you were trying to rescue that probe in polar orbit. No. No, we're going for this. We're going for Dunfield's wreckage. What is that? Oh, that's the first thing I ever sent to Eve. And there's Eve refuel ship. That's drone from last video, and that's the space station that I sent over. And yeah, look, we can see I was using these to kind of guess where the peaks were when I descended on Eve's atmosphere. I think the one over on the right, that's the actual, yeah, it splashed down. That's the actual Eve copter that I showcased in the last video, which I'm probably never ever going to fly again now because it did what it needed to do. It got me some science, it got me some funding, and everything was brilliant. No Duna. I've been to Duna already. I did Duna in the last live stream that I did, although we are going to be going back to Duna because I've got some maneuvers to do to Duna over here, like in 50 days and then in 330 days. Like these ones here, I do have a lander, but I don't think I'm going to be landing on the stream purely because I did a Duna landing last stream, and you know, why do I want to do the same thing 2 weeks in a row? And to be honest, the mission that I did last week was more exciting anyway because it had a helicopter on it. It had a little weird helicopter. Right, there we go. Our difference is 19 kilometers. If I turn on caps lock, got it on, turn on my RCS. Do I even have RCS on this? No, I don't. I laugh at this smooth brain. He didn't put RCS on his friggin' capsule. At least we're not going to have to dock. We're just going to get the kerbal out. Right, 19 kilometers. It's a little bit further than I would like, but it's not the end of the world. Carnasa banned from sources of information? You mean the creator channel? I've not been banned from there yet. I've not really said anything ban-worthy on that creator channel yet. Definitely not. I think I've said like maybe 3 things over there. Matt was like complaining because he's like, oh, I have to add you as a friend to invite you to this because I've got friends only invites on Discord on. And no, I just asked about like KSP2 early access and what's going on with that. And that's it. Make a Drescopter then. I think a Drescopter is a brilliant idea if Dres had any sort of atmosphere. Unfortunately, Dres does not have any atmosphere in the slightest. So you could probably make something using like the Terrier or phrase the Holy Terrier and maybe something super efficient, but I don't think there's really any engines that are efficient enough to make anything like that, like a real decent thing on the surface of Dres. I don't know. I've got a Dres rover. We're sending a rover over. It's in the thumbnail. It's like a manned little mini rover, although we'll see how that goes when we get there. Right, 70 meters per second, 70.9. I think I want to stop here. We want to turn to retrograde and just burn. I think what I'll do is I'll rendezvous with this. Kill all of our relative velocity. I'll rendezvous with this, get the kerbal out, and then see how long it's going to take us to get back. But to be honest, I really just want to be moving on with Dres stuff. Like, that was meant to be the purpose of this live stream, is just Dres. Or redacted. Eeloo-copter. Does Eeloo have an atmosphere? I always thought it did, but I'm fairly sure if I look here, it doesn't. I think it has. Oh no, I don't want to. I want to focus view. Oh great! Now I've moved away from me target. Oh well. Like Eeloo. No, it doesn't have an atmosphere. I think in Beyond Home, the Eeloo kind of what the Eeloo is in that does actually have an atmosphere, which is why I might have been getting a bit confused with that. Wouldn't be cool if we were astronauts 3-2-1 to blast off. Take my hand. That's the Wonder Years, isn't it? That's what N9 uses at the end of his videos, I'm fairly sure. Alright, let's burn towards the target. Let's get a little bit closer. Not actually sure. Oh, separation 0.0 kilometers. Perfect. That's actually really not bad at all. But we're going to time warp ahead and see how long it's going to take us to get there. I'm releasing the top secret redacted information. Redacted means Dres. Dres is one of the several celestial bodies in the game's solar system, which players can explore and attempt to land on, or orbit. Dres is a small, heavily cratered, and relatively featureless dwarf planet. It is located in the game's asteroid belt. It is located between Duna and Jewel. I mean, the Dres Canyon is pretty cool, and when I land on Dres in this stream, I think that's where I will be aiming for. What on earth is that? Someone has sent... Oh god! Oh dear! Ah! Quick, turn! Someone has sent the Saturn V base, the base of a Saturn V launch tower, to Eve. For reasons unbeknownst to me. But yeah. This is what I meant. I knew it was weird. TD channel moment. This is a certified TD channel moment. Absolutely. Like, I made that joke in Farewell Kerbin, but like, what on earth? Because I've got modular launch pads, and obviously they contain crew space. So the game, when it generates these rescue missions, will pick some of these parts to have rescue missions around, but it just looks like what on earth is going on here? Like, why? Also, how on earth am I going to get the kerbal out of there? Where even is the kerbal? I don't actually know. This could be interesting. Hopefully, this goes all right. Like, I see no kerbal in there. That was probably TD channel. Yes, TD channel once again has hijacked my save. I cannot believe it. I didn't give him access to this save? What on earth is he doing? Right, there we go. We are pretty much there. Let's get Dunfield. Oh no, go EVA. Ah, there we go. Oh look, we're all the way up here. Oh, this is silly. Alright, anyway, let's quickly hop over to the spacecraft. Dunfield, you have officially been rescued. Now we can send you back to Kirby. Hey, don't crash. No, don't. Grab. Board. Target, Dunfield's wreckage. I don't need to target you anymore. I really like this song that's playing as well at the moment. Let's have a look and see if we can go back to Kerbin. Orbital inclination is too high. Fantastic. Right, let's quickly do a burn about here in 18 minutes and try and fix my inclination. Because I would like to know when I need to come back to Kerbin, and that is very expensive. It's a very spenny burn, but you know what? It will be fine. It's only going to be like 110 meters per second, and to be honest, I've got 3,073 meters per second. I only need about 1,000 to get back from Eve, I think. So I'm quite happy with performing this inclination change. Let's go to one maneuver and let's perform that in 16 minutes. TD Channel is the only one who will be able to launch one, absolutely. I mean, he sent the entire shuttle stack to the surface of Mars. I'm fairly sure he can send part of the Saturn V launch tower to Eve. Wait, what version of KSP is this? This is version 1.12.3, so it's not completely up to date, but it's basically the last version of KSP before they added the egregious launcher. And, you know, it's still got pretty much all of the features that 1.12.5 has. I'm just missing out on the moon arch. Anyway, let's warp ahead to this burn. Let's do this. Got a Dres landing to do. I need to check the time. I need to make sure that I don't go over 4 hours for the stream, because I am going to be playing with playing Valheim later on, and I do not want to miss that. Going to be going to the Mistlands, going to be slaughtering some Seekers. If anyone plays Valheim here, yeah, it's a very fun game. I do very much enjoy it. Right, so 30 seconds until we do this burn. I'm just going to start now, because, wait, what? Oh, I'm pointing to the target. I want to be pointing in orbit. I also really hope that, yeah, that could have been dangerous. I could have sent Dunfield straight into that. That would have been very, very silly. Advanced orbital information. I want my inclination to be, like, 0. Can I? Oh, I can create my alarm now. So yeah, it's only going to take me 578 meters per second to get back to Kerbin. That's going to be in 1 year and 89 days. We are... Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. That is after our Dres encounter. That's fine. Let's create an alarm, and it's going to be yet another maneuver. We now have 5 maneuvers. This is not going to be difficult to figure out which one's which at all. Definitely not. Anyway, we've got Dunfield rescued. I can go back to the tracking station, and we can do some Duna captures, and then Dres finally. Did you know that if you open the game from the .exe in the games folder instead of Steam, the launcher won't open, the game will boot up directly? I did not know that. But that's how I open up KSP anyway. I never ever launch KSP from Steam. I only ever launch from the exe in the directory, because I've got on my PC about 5 different installs of Kerbal Space Program right now, and I've got shortcuts to all of them on my desktop, so I just literally go to my desktop, click which one I want to be playing today, and yeah, that's how I open up my KSP. Steam, I've got, I can't remember the last time I opened up KSP on Steam, but it was a long time ago. A long time ago, and I can still remember how that Fateful music played? It's been such a long time since I heard that song. Right, anyway. What's coming up next? A maneuver in 48 days. I believe that is going to be one of the Duna missions, so let's time warp. I gotta love the background music, fits your new videos. I know, a lot of the music that I've got playing at the moment is from the new videos. I basically stopped using Stream Beats on Spotify, and I run Rekordbox, and I've got my entire catalogue of music that I use for videos all on Rekordbox, and that way it's not just playing the same thing over and over again. I was getting really bored of Stream Beats playlists, and Rekordbox will auto mix it as well. Sometimes that works really well, sometimes that sounds like absolute garbage, but to be honest, most people I don't think would really notice if the auto mix is terrible. It sticks out like a sore thumb to me though, but that's because I actually I've been a DJ for about 8 years now, 9 years, and produce electronic music, so anything out of time ever so slightly, it makes me go like, why, get that in time, like now, sort it out. But Rekordbox is not that great at doing that. If I went into Rekordbox and timestamped all of my tracks, it should be a lot better, but to be honest, I've got like 300 on there just for live streaming, and I can't be bothered doing that. I've done that for my drum and bass collection because I actually DJ that like out live, but when I'm doing things like this on live stream, absolutely not. Right, so I want to go to, this is very funky, I want to go to Duna 2 or the Duna space station. I think it's the space station will be the first one that comes up, which is not Ike 1. Oh no, it's also not. Oh, why have I not sorted these out? It's Duna Gateway Fin. There we go. Maneuver in 23 seconds. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's fly this. Sing Eve's song live, please. What the like I said, I felt like a complete twat, like recording that. It was it was definitely a fun experience. Have you ever heard about my summer car? I have heard about my summer car because I've seen the frontman's videos on it, and they're obviously very funny. I've never tried playing it though, but it does look. Oh, suddenly Duna. That was very quick to come up, but we're gonna burn and try and capture this space station, and this should complete this. Yeah, there we go. Viewing cupola, 17 kerbals, blah, 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 blah. Put your station in orbit. Duna, there we go. Let's start burning. How long's that going to take? 47 seconds. But no, it looked interesting, but it also looks like you need to know quite a bit about cars, and I have no idea about cars in the slightest. So I would have no idea what I'm doing in that game. An experience. Matt Lown also made a video on how to launch KSP from Steam without the launcher. I've not watched a Matt Lown KSP video for years and years and years. Just not really like the kind of things that I'm interested in KSP. I watch his Planet Coaster videos, although I haven't watched his most recent series. I need to watch that because I said it even before on this live stream. I really like his Planet Coaster content because he's actually really damn good at the game. And I used to watch a lot of Planet Coaster YouTubers, like, what was his name? Silverette? Silverette was amazing. I remember, like, some of his designs were just, like, insane. Right, I'm happy leaving that there. There we go. New orbital station around Duna. I've now got over 1 million funds. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. And I should, hopefully, have in a few days... In 8 days, I've got another Duna encounter, which will be my next Duna landing, but I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to wait until we land on Dres. Dres is going to be the main focus. I've got 2 hours left to do the Dres landing, which I absolutely will be able to do because this Duna landing, well, I might even do the Duna landing. Actually, you know what? Do people want me to land this little small Duna thing on the surface of Duna? It's what I did last week, but I'm going to have it in orbit in Duna in like 8 days, so I can. If you want me to land the Duna thing, like put like land in chat. If you don't want me to, put orbit in chat, and then that way I'll see kind of like roughly. Actually, I can do a poll. Can I do a poll? I think I can do a poll. Can I do a poll? Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Yeah, I can. Let's do this. Ah, my light. I can't see. I'm gonna have to take the glasses off because I can't actually see a damn thing. This is probably far more effort than it's worth. Land or nah? Question mark. Yes or... this is far too much effort. Yes or nah? Ask your community. There we go. Poll created. Answer the poll. If I should land, go yes. If not, nah. Anyway, we need to wait 8 days until that gets to Duna anyway. Orbit in chat. Duna, land. Everyone's saying land. Okay. Well, we're on 74% yes at the moment. I don't know how many votes that's been. That's going up quite rapidly. That's 40 votes. I don't think that's really going to swing in the no direction. So I feel like that's probably meaning that we're going to land this. So where is it? It's Duna 2.0, orbiting Duna. There we go. Let's fly. And we've got a maneuver in 54 seconds. Oh, wait. No, there was loads of stuff that I wanted to do for this. I wanted to go to Ike first, because I've got a space that, yeah. To be honest, I've still got 2 hours of stream left. I reckon I'll be able to do this entire mission and then also land on Dres and return in the space of 2 hours. Absolutely, I can do that. 100%. Yeah, no, I need to go to Ike because I've got a scientist on a space station in Ike that I want to go rescue for this mission because I've not got a scientist on board. We've just got Kerman. Kerman is the only person on here. The most kerbal of names, Kerman. Right, anyway. Maneuver in 41 seconds. Oh yeah, this is to stop us from smashing into the surface of Duna, isn't it? Because currently our orbit is looking pretty terrifying. So we're going to fix that. What am I most excited for in KSP2? Basically doing everything that I do in KSP1 in series like Coming Home Redux in stock. That's going to be wonderful. Going to colonize the entire solar system or kerbal system. I don't know really. I'm just interested to see how it's going to be. I think. I want to see, like, it'll be nice. It'll be an up-to-date version of KSP. Like, obviously, KSP did get updates over the years, but it's over, well, it's like 13, 14 years old now. So having a newer one on newer, like on a newer engine, like they've updated, they're still using Unity, I believe, but like newer versions of Unity, it'll be really nice. And hopefully the mod scene for KSP2 will be pretty cool as well. I imagine there'll be a lot of people making mods for KSP2. Right, so what's my inclination looking like? Advanced orbital info 1.4, that's fine. Let's set Ike as the target because that's where I want to go first. I want to get to Ike. And this is going to be quite, oh no, it's not too bad of a burn. If I do that there, I'll probably eventually intersect with Ike. I'm quite happy with that. So let's point to the maneuver. We'll do this. Because, yeah, around Ike, I have, if I open this up, I think I've got, it's called like Ike 1. Yeah. And that's where my scientist is. I'm going to go grab them from there. And then we will do everything else. Yes, and do the things. Yeah, absolutely. Words, they do be hard sometimes. What's up, NASA man? Hello, that I'm Real Guy. Welcome to the stream. JM Gaming, I hope KSP2 will have terraforming. I think that might be a little bit beyond the scope of KSP2, unfortunately. That's kind of like venturing into Spore sort of things, and Spore, like, it was very, I can't think of the right word, ambitious for what it wanted to do at the time. But yeah, it would be pretty cool if they had stuff like that. but I feel like the planets, like, they're on rails. In the same way, I feel like you're not going to be able to interact with them in that way. But who knows? Maybe that could be something that happens. Werner von Kerman, can I be a sacrifice? A sacrifice for what? In the series. This series, I'm only having patrons and members as names for kerbals, because I feel like I should absolutely do something to for the people that have been so kind as to donate money to Patreon or these streams or anything like that. They need something in return, so that's why I'm doing that for this stream, or not this stream series, just this series in general. Anyway, we are going to capture here, and I'm leaving this here because I feel like eventually we will get an encounter with Ike, although at the same time what I did want to do is ditch the lander and not bring that over to Ike, because I don't need the lander at Ike. The Ike just needs to be at Duna. So it feels like a bit wasteful bringing that all the way over there, but I'm not entirely sure. That's definitely confirmed. What's confirmed? Ike is confirmed. I hope Ike isn't going to be in KSP2. There's been a picture on, what was it? There was a sneak peek on the Intercept Discord a while back, and yeah, it was on Ike, and you can see Duna in the background. It looks very nice, and I'm so excited. There's less than 2 weeks now. Less than 2 weeks for KSP2. It's been such a long time coming. I remember the advert, the first trailer for KSP2 came out before I started my channel. My channel started in, I think it was June or July 2020. The trailer for KSP2 came out in like October 2019, I think, and they said, and the trailer came up and it was like, KSP2 will release in, I think it was April 2020 to begin with. So yeah, I've been really excited for that for quite a while, and it's finally coming. It's less than 2 weeks. Really good. Oh my god, they announced Dress in KSP2. Finally, they will be adding it. It's about damn time. Anyway, we are in orbit here. I think, do I want to get my orbit a little bit lower? I think I might. You don't know why you've gone all West Country all of a sudden. I can't really do a West Country accent. I would absolutely butcher it. Not very good at doing that at all. Still going to be another 212 meters per second. What I can do though is actually go here, bring this down to about 100 kilometers, I reckon. That'll be a bit nicer. Yeah, we'll get that there. Bling, bling. So it looks like with 95 votes, or 97 votes now, 90% are saying definitely land on Duna. So yes, we will. We will land on Duna. We will go to the surface of Duna again, even though that's what I did in the last live stream. With a more sophisticated lander than this. This one is nowhere near as advanced. It doesn't have a helicopter on it. This was just to pick up a contract. Right, anyway, and get the science that I missed last time because I accidentally decoupled the wrong thing. Maneuver, let's start a burn in 3 hours, 4 hours. Let's get this all the way around and we can start that burn. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Outro by M83 is an absolute vibe in the trailer. I do love that song. Anything like KSP related that uses M83 usually ends up being really, really, really good. I think Yukon used M83 outro and also Wait. I think they used Wait in the Eyes Turn Skyward cinematic that they did. If you've not checked that cinematic, I would highly recommend going and checking that out. It's a bit of a slow burner to begin with. The first, I think, first half of the video, it's kind of like a gradual build-up. It shows like all sort of historical spacecraft in stock, not stock, well, in the stock system. But holy my word, the last 2-3 minutes of that cinematic blew my mind. There's an egg among us. Wait, what? What? Where is it? Where's it gone? Where? Here. There is an imposter among us. I don't know why. I just have this next to me at all times around my PC because, you know, why not? There's a couple of things coming up. Main Valden, welcome to the channel, I think that's a little bit delayed, that as well, so I don't know how accurately timed that is. Anyway, we are going to bring our orbit down. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the lander as close to Duna as possible, and then we'll decouple the lander. We'll send the orbiter on its way to Ike. We'll rendezvous at Ike with the space station, then come back to the lander. Then we'll send the 2 kerbals. Come on! Stop being rubbish. 95 kilometers. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Okay. Oh, this game exasperates me at times. Great glasses. Thank you. I know, yeah, a lot of people asked about these in the last stream, but I don't know where they're from. They're Alisai's. I've stolen them. What is your favourite KSP2 planet? I don't know. I've not played KSP2 yet. I'll have to see when the game comes out. Although out of the preview planets, I think is it Raskin Rusk or Raston Rust? I can't remember the names of them. The 2 planets that are binary, and we'll have a whole new physics model based on them because you can't really do the 2-body model with the planets that are like that. Yeah, those look like they're going to certainly be interesting. Quite looking forward to seeing those. Basically, Principia in one part of KSP2. I have played with Principia quite a lot. In fact, even Coming Home Redux, that started off as a Principia series. I just removed the mod due to the fact that Principia sort of balked my game. It was making everything load really, really slowly, so I had to get rid of that, unfortunately. But Principia is one hell of a mod. I do really, really enjoy it. I should have done this series with Principia, although I wanted this to be quite stock, so maybe that wouldn't have been the best of ideas. Right, so I think once this is empty, I'm going to have to do a dock. I'm going to have to do some transposition and docking. Because our fuel, yeah, okay, right, so decouple that, and then that looks fine to me. Perfect. And then we turn the RCS on, go forward a little bit, set that as our target, control from here, flippity flip it around, turn the RCS off. I'm going to make sure that we're pointing at the target. Be really nice if that separator got out of the way, but apparently that's not going to happen. But yeah, here's the little Babby Duna lander. This is very, very, very much smaller than the last one, and this is basically, you know, like an Apollo mission. Got 4,174 meters per second of delta V here. Okay, let's just dock these. What if we did transposition and docking? I mean, that's exactly what's going on right now. Imagine playing multiplayer RP1. I know, that would be amazing. The multiplayer in KSP2. When that comes out, obviously that's like the last thing on their development cycle for early access, so I don't believe that will be out for probably at least another year. I reckon it's going to be quite some time, but I'm really, really, really looking forward to multiplayer in KSP2. Like, really looking forward to it. Definitely be doing some collaborative series, I imagine. Like, actual collaborative series where we're playing in the same game. Because, like, for all Kerbal Kind, it's a collaborative series, but we are... I can't control this at all. Because it needs a crew. That's really annoying, because that separator is in the way. Yeah, like for all Kerbal Kind, we just splicecraft into each other's saves. We've all got our own individual saves in that, but it'll be nice having, you know, like an actual multiplayer save. That'll be so fun. Hello, my name is Peter. Hello, official Peter Griffin Gaming. I can't do a Peter Griffin voice. I can't even attempt his laugh. That would be far too much. But yes, hello, Peter. Do note the KSP1, the RP1 devs said they will not port it over to KSP2, so someone else will have to. Have they? I thought the plan was always that they were going to do it, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Right, which way do I want to go? I want to go this way. Then caps lock on. Why is it wobbling all over the place? Don't wobble. No. Stop wobbling. See, this is... There we go. Oh dear, that's not good. Quick, time warp before the Kraken kills it. There we go. That's safe. Lovely. I've just realised, why did I dock to the lander? Oh, because I want to bring it down into lower orbit. I was like, this was stupid. I need to undock from the lander to go to Ike, but no, I want to make sure that the lander is in a circular orbit so it's easy to get to when I get back from Ike. Right, we're going to go and bring this down so that we're in a nice circular orbit. There we go, at about 91 kilometers. Something like that will do. 97 by 99. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And we will make sure that we are controlling from here. Whereabouts are you? I might actually leave Kerman in here and just send this uncrewed to go rescue the scientist, because it's got a probe core on it. So it will be able to like be controlled, and then that way I'll have control over this at the same time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we are going to control from here. I think I already am controlling from here. Or am I controlling from here? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Where is the control from here button? Am I just being completely blind? I can't see it. Oh, it's probably because I'm time warping. Oops. Oh well, let's... I am being very dumb this live stream today. Hey Carnasa, hope you're having a great day. What have I missed? We've sent a mission to Ike. No, we've sent 2 missions to Dres. We've sent a mission to Eve, rescued Dunfield from another one of TD's contraptions. We are currently working on landing on Duna with a small little babby lander. I think that's actually what I called it, the babby Duna lander. And then we'll be working on landing on Dres as well. And hopefully, I don't know, how much time have I got left? I've got about like an hour and 40 minutes. I would quite like to do Eeloo. Or maybe Moho. Oops, I didn't mean to have the RCS on for this. But I might not be able to have time for that today, unfortunately. But I do want to go to those. If I don't do that in the live stream today, then I'll definitely have to do it at some point over the next week, because the next live stream that I want to do next weekend will be to do dual stuff. Dual stuff, yes. I want to do dual stuff. Right, let's get this down all the way. There we go. Burn that. We got loads of Delta V, loads of Delta V. I only need about, I think, 600 to get back to Kerbin, so this will be absolutely fine. Hello, you need help with depreciated parts in your RO install. What's wrong with depreciated parts? What is your issue? What appears to be the problem, sir? Do you do anything rocketry in real life? No, I do not. Even my degree isn't related to it. At least Beardy, he's doing like an aerospace... What the hell was that? Ooh. Well, that was somewhat terrifying. I could have completely killed this entire craft. No, my degree is computer science, so I don't do anything rocketry related in real life. And like living in the UK, we can't do anything like model rockets because... well, yeah, it's against the law. It's like, no, you got a license for that rocket, mate. So yeah, can't launch model rockets or do stuff like that. At least I'm fairly sure we can't. Cause I looked into it before, and it was like, yeah, can't do it. Buying all of the materials is very much not approved. Anyway, we're gonna get Kerman, the most kerbal of kerbals. And put him in there, and then what I'll do is undock this, and then we're gonna send this all the way to Ike, do a little bit of a rendezvous, get that scientist so I can get them on the surface of Duna. Right, let's make a node. Let's go out there. That's actually looking quite nice already. Let's see if I can get any closer. Wow. Really don't need to spend a lot of Delta V getting to Mike, do you? Go like there. 203,000, and then we lose it. I'm quite fine with that. I'm happy with that maneuver. Let's point to the maneuver. Oh, I don't want RCS on. No, we're wasting our valuable RCS. I need that to dock later on. Oh dear. For dual, am I going to do a dual 5 mission or separated? So I think I do want to do a dual 5 mission because I've never ever done that before, ever. I mean, I did the Gateway 5. In fact, like I mentioned earlier on a live stream, I've never even been to dual in a normal career. So I think doing it all in one would be quite good, although that might make it hard to make a reasonable length video because it'll just be one mission. And usually one single mission in this series that I've been editing has only been like a few minutes long. Well, a few minutes long at the most. I think the Eve mission is the mission that I spent the most amount of time on. And that's only about like 3 minutes at the end of the last video. So, but I suppose a dual 5 mission, there's going to be lots of landings, there's going to be like loads of we almost hit that again. I really need to be more careful about my space junk and try and not hitting anything. I head out to watch RGB aerial photography. Thank you for coming along, Forge Gamer. Enjoy. I've never landed on Moho. I always underestimate the amount of Delta V needed. So landing on Moho actually I think is less than the moon once you're in orbit. But it's obviously, it's so close to the sun that you need a lot of Delta V to be able to slow down. I think I've landed on Moho in the stock system, but I've also landed on Mercury in RSS, and it's basically the same thing, just a little bit bigger. Because I landed Freddie Mercury on Mercury in RSS, and I think in Kerbal Gets Real I did land something on the surface of Mercury as well. I can't remember, it's been so long since that series now. I can't remember exactly where I went over the course of that, but I'm fairly sure I know I did an orbiter, definitely. Alright, 0.0 meters per second, perfect burn. There we go, 145 kilometers away. Let's add maneuver, and what I'll do is I'll just warp. Oh, hello. What's going on? Why would you not let me warp? Why are you not letting me warp? Anyway, we'll just, I'll just do this way. Dres takes such a long time. I had a contract, actually. I'm not sure if it's going to make it into the series. Wow, I've almost got orbit around Dres there. I had a contract to fix a satellite that was in Dres orbit. Let me show you where the satellite is. This is a retro orbit around Dres. Getting to that orbit and fixing that was so difficult. It required like a stupid amount of Delta V because I had to completely change the direction of my orbit. And yeah, that wasn't fun. That really wasn't fun. We're going to take forever getting here. I wonder if I can get an encounter with this on the capture burn. Why? What on earth is going on with my maneuver nodes? Why can't I do anything? I am confusion. America, explain. Why can't I make maneuver nodes? Like, oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. What the hell was going on there? I'm so confused. That wasn't working before. I swear. I'm not being an idiot. Is there any way that I can... 26 by 145, so that needs to come down a little bit. There we go, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Let's go maneuver, and let's do this. Lies, deception, Dres does not exist. No. Carnasa, hurry up! Hurry up with what? With what? Getting to the Dres landing? I know, but people were like, oh yeah, land on Duna. So, yeah, we are going to be landing on Duna. It's like 90%. of people in the live chat overwhelmingly voted for me to land on Duna. I probably should have mentioned that there was a whole load of things that I needed to do before landing on Duna, like picking up my second crewmate. But you know, that's beside the point. I'm misleading. I'm basically a politician. I led you all on. You didn't know what you were getting into. A very evil laugh there. Right. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's fine. 0.7 meters per second. 150 by 145. That'll be absolutely fine, that, I reckon. And what's our... Oh no, we're like inclined. That's not good. Oh well, I might be able to get close enough that it doesn't really matter. What is going on with my maneuver nodes today? How close is that? That is 7.9 kilometers away. Can I get any close? What is going on? Maneuver nodes, explain. Sort yourself. Like, I can't. I'm holding. I don't like this. 7 kilometers. I can probably... Like, it's not letting me move any of these after I moved the first one. This is not fun. Like... Why? Why is it not coming? What? I don't get it. I don't get it, but 7 kilometers, you know what? Screw it. That's close enough. With the tour being janky as anything, I don't really care. Well done. The live stream. The live stream is currently live. I am, in fact, live right now. I've landed on a Snarkiverse Moho, which has an apoapsis only slightly above normal Moho's periapsis and goes much further in. Wow. I imagine that is quite a lot of delta V then. So it's in quite a bit of a lower orbit. I've never, I think I landed on Moho when I was playing Kerbalism in the stock system before. Literally, I had a save in Kerbalism that I played for about a week before. Yeah, I played that for about a week before finding out about RP1, and then I was like, ooh, this sounds way more interesting. I want to try out that instead. Absolutely. And then I got hooked into that, and then I started making content on it about a year after. 7, 3, 2, 1, and burn. Wow. Yeah, I just 10 kilometers per second. Mercury isn't quite that much, is it? I don't think. I thought Mercury was only about, I think it's close to that, but yeah, Mercury is it's quite difficult to slow down at, obviously being incredibly close to the sun. Is it the, oh, I think I've overshot that. Oops. Is it the Messenger probe that went to Mercury? And obviously the way that they got it there, I think it used ion propulsion. Or, oh no, not surface, I want target. Oh, I'm having a nightmare. I'm having an absolute nightmare at the moment. I don't know why. Anyway, it's fine. We've sorted this out. Let's kill our relative velocity real quick. There we go. That's pretty much fine. Then I want to point at the target and quickly get over to it. Right, let's blast this. Because I do want to get this Duna mission finished as soon as possible. It's our separation. Not brilliant. I don't really want to be using a stupid amount of fuel here either, because I mean, I've got a lot, but at the same time, like, I also want to be getting home. What mod would you want ported over to KSP2 first? MechJeb probably. I'm fed up of flying all of these crafts manually. I think that's the mod that I miss the most in this series is MechJeb, because I've launched like this many missions. Yeah, it's been a lot, and some of them have obviously been recovered as well. And just launching time and time again, it would be really nice just to let MechJeb do it, and then, you know, go away, have myself a cuppa, have a brew, get some food, do all of that kind of stuff, and then it'd be in orbit by the time I get back. But yeah, no, because I didn't want to add anything gameplay changing. Oh, we're loading in the station. There we go. I'm missing that, so I would really like to see that in KSP2. It's hopefully. For me, it's MKS by Roverdude. It's so elegant and adds so much complexity to space stations. So I think MKS, like, is gonna be part of what KSP2 is gonna all be about. Like modular colonization systems, that is. Because I'm playing with MKS on Coming Home Redux, MKS USI, Umbra Space Industries modular colonization systems. But I feel like that's what the end goal, or at least at some point in early access, what KSP2 is going to be. Because I know they're adding in the colonization update. I think that's like the 3rd update that they're doing, or it might be the 2nd one. First one will be science, yes. First one's science, 2nd one will be colonization, 3rd one will be first interstellar stuff, 4th one new system and exploration mode, 5th one is multiplayer. At least that's what it says on the roadmap. Who knows, that might change, but that's what it is at the moment. Hurry, get more science, get more money, build spaceships, go faster, noob. Yes. Was there a point to that message? I mean, I've got 1.2 million. I'm still some way off of getting all of the last science though. I need 1,000 for the last contract, but I think I should absolutely have that by the end of, oh god, let's flip past. I should have that by the end of the Dres mission, which would be really nice, and then I can just turn all of my science into funding, which would be beautiful. It'd be absolutely amazing. Right, target 0.0 meters per second. Let's just come over here. George Kerman, we're going to EVA you out.
How are you orbiting around nothing?
Science.
Everyone knows that nothing's in between Duna and Yule.
Thank you, HPR, for the $20 donation. I was like, hang on, it started talking. What? And then I realized, oh yeah, it's the same notification for donations as well. Thank you for the $20 donation. Very, very much appreciated. Where's that roadmap? I'd like to know how long for each update. They've not, there's no time on the roadmap yet. It's just basically what they want in what order. I reckon at the least it'll probably be between like 3 months between updates, but it could be longer, it could be shorter, but it's just a roadmap. You can find it on the Steam page, and there's several different like areas that you can find it. But yeah, we just know the order, as Banana Man says, just the order at the moment, but which I guess is fine as long as it doesn't turn out the way like Valheim, where, well, like Valheim's great. I love the game, but the updates for that game, like they planned 4 updates for the first year. I think there was meant to be like 4 big updates the first year it came out, and then the game just did so well and they kind of got a little bit overwhelmed that they were fixing like millions and millions and millions of bugs that they didn't know about, but because the player base was so big, they found them. That plan got completely scrapped, and now it's about, I don't know, it's quite, I think it came out about 2 years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, and they've done 2 of those updates rather than the 4 that they wanted to do in a year. So hopefully KSP2 doesn't go like the route of Valheim, but you never know. I'm not complaining about Valheim, the development process for that at all, because each update that they have done has been fantastic, and I'm really enjoying playing that at the moment. Right, let's go back to Duna and finally get a landing done. We have our scientist. Now we need to rendezvous back with the actual lander and then perform a landing. There's been so much rendezvous in this live stream. It's almost like you could write a song about it. But hello, I'm back. Hello, Pineapple Coin Pineapple Coin Gaming. Welcome back, welcome back. Cool glasses. Thank you very much. They're not mine. They are my wife's. I don't know where they're from. People were asking that in the last live stream I did. Yeah, it's I think she got them from like Shein or something, or some sort of online shop. no idea. I just appropriated them for use in my live streams because I really like them and I think they look nice. I also went to New York last summer and I remember I was walking around with these. I was like, because I didn't care, I'm in New York, I'm in a different city, no one's gonna recognize me. And I was walking around with these and I got so many compliments. I was just walking around like near Times Square and people would be like, hey man, I love your glasses. I'm like, thanks. Also, my American accent, terrible. I can't do an American accent to save my life. So that was the best that I can do. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm sending a scientist over to Duna, so I can land on Duna and then get all of the science from Duna and then land on Ike. Not Ike, Drez. Drez was meant to be the sole purpose of this live stream, and I kind of got a little bit distracted. But oh well, it's not the end of the world. What is our inclination looking like? That's fine. That'll be close enough to the lander. That'll be absolutely fine. Right, let's point to the maneuver and let's time warp ahead to the next thing. Carnasa, go get something to eat right now. What? Why do I need something to eat right now? I don't understand. Do I look like I'm particularly hungry? Does my face exude like hunger vibes? I don't know. I don't understand where that's come from. I am quite hungry, to be fair, and I'm looking forward to having tea tonight, or dinner, whatever you want to call it. I'm from the south of the UK, which usually means people down here call it dinner, but for some reason my family grew up calling it tea, and I don't know why. But my wife, she's from Hull, and she calls it's like breakfast, dinner, tea that they use there. They don't use the word lunch, and that really like boggles my mind. Like dinner or tea are interchangeable, fair enough. But lunch and dinner, no. Lunch is lunch. You can't change that. What are you doing? Why are you ruining all of my perceptions of life? But anyway, we're going to start our burn in 33 seconds. We're going to just get a nice circular orbit around Duna, and then what I'll do is rendezvous with the lander. And we'll still have loads of Delta V in this, so I've got no worries of getting back home in the slight... Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I think that, yeah, oh my god, can I ask for SpaceTuxLibrary? No way! I mentioned that earlier on. I wasn't sure if I showed that. British is a strange language. It is indeed. I look hungry. Hungry? Oh no, you wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. Absolutely not. Go order something to eat right now. I mean, there's not even anywhere that I can go order food around me. Like, I think the closest McDonald's is like 5 miles away, which you have to drive to. Where I live, there's like nothing. It's a very, very, very small like town, and we have very little amenities here. It's very sad. Go hunt rabbits. I'm not sure if I'd know what to do if I caught a rabbit. Like, I'm not very outdoorsy, wise in the ways of skinning rabbits and stuff. All of the Zomboid that I've played, you know, it might have taught me something, but they've not added animals to that game yet, so clearly I've got no idea what I'm doing. Right, so that's 130,000 meters. Where is the lander? Where did I place that lander? Oh, we're actually really close, but it's a little bit higher than us, so I do want to be a little bit lower, and then we'll catch up with it. Right, so 90,000, yeah, that should be fine. So, oh no, it's the wrong lander. That's Sombro. That's the first lander that I sent in the last live stream. That's the lander. Wait, no, what? Where? There we go. That's the lander that I want, and it's above us, so it's behind us, so I need to raise my orbit a little bit. Well, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. Make Carnasa eat something. I mean, this isn't like a Twitch stream, like with N9 where he's got like hydrate. I can't just put like a button where it's like, go eat food right now. I don't even have any food. Like, usually I have a packet of biscuits next to my desk because I'm diabetic, and if I feel a little bit low. Like, I want to have something quick and easily readily available to eat, but I don't even have that right now. So, unfortunately, no biscuits in here that I could just easily pick up. Right, we're going to go for 145 kilometers, and then I'm going to sort of come here, go prograde, and try and make this circular. Then we'll have a look at rendezvousing these two together. What on earth is a muck? What is that? I don't know what that is. So there is very, very, very little chance of me doing that. I've got no idea. It just sounds like the Pokemon muck getting jiggy with it. Is that what it is? I don't know. It's just what is one of those things? I'm not saying it because I don't know if it's gonna be like a word that gets me like insta banned from YouTube or something. I fell for that last stream, so I'm a bit more awake this stream as well. So that shouldn't happen this time round. I'm much more aware of what people are saying in the live chat. Right, 8.3 kilometers. Let's get even closer. I reckon we can get super close. I reckon we can. Come on. 6.8. Screw it. 6 is fine. I've got more than enough delta V. Doesn't matter if I have to do a few course adjustments. No, it's going to be absolutely fine. Carnasa, do I have watermelon? No, I don't have watermelon. I don't have watermelon in my house at the moment, I don't think. I'm fairly sure. I've not really got much fruit in my house. My house is full of very British foods right now. Got lots of beans. Lots and lots of beans. Oh, this is a song by me, I think. Yeah, it is, Space Time. I used this in the E video at the very beginning, just a little bit of it. I made this song about 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, I can't remember. Back when I was like making a lot of drum and bass. I don't tend to do that anymore. I tend to make YouTube videos now instead. Which is going better than when I was making D&B music. At least the YouTube videos, like, people are actually watching those, which is really nice. Thank you for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. Go eat some beans. I do need some beans. Oh, beans on toast right now would be amazing. Why is everyone talking about food in the live chat? I'm getting hungrier, and it's really not helping. Like, I'm looking over it, being like, beans, go eat some beans. Get some beans on toast. Beans in salad, fresh beans on salad. Absolutely wonderful. I don't know who on earth in their right mind would do that, but you know. Alright, let's get this docked and finally landed on the surface of Duna. I mean, it's only taken me half an hour in orbit of Duna to get all of this done. Let's Point Retro. Rendezvous. I want to get to Dres. Dres is the, like, I've faffed around far too long with Duna. It's all been Duna. It was Duna the entire time. Alright, let's kill relative velocity because we're about 5.5 kilometers away now. Then I want to dock to that. Although I don't need to dock, really. What I need to do is just get someone in. Zaretia, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. So the kerbal that I saved actually earlier on, if you're on Discord, let me know and I'll add you as a Discord member. And if not, the kerbal that I saved, Dunfield, if you want them named after you, please let me know. Because that's part of what I'm doing for this series. Do a mukbang. What is a mukbang? I didn't see. If you want Carnasa to eat, say aye. All in favor, say aye. Bro, I gave you $100, you can crash your ship. Can you crash your ship? Who have I got on here? I've got George Kerman. I mean, that's a lot of money. And I've got quite a few kerbals. But, yeah, can I crash? It's where you eat a large amount of food in front of a camera. Okay, right. When you eat a lot of food on camera. I mean, I don't mind eating in front of people. I just don't really have food to eat. I'd have to go to my kitchen and go, like, I'd have to make something. I don't have any, like, snacks. The only food that I've got is stuff in the freezer. And I'd have to, I'd have to defrost it. I'd have to, yeah, no, it's, I need to get some, like, crisps and stuff. I'm sorely lacking in the kind of, like, things that I can just go and get food for department. Right, how close are we getting now? We're gonna be 0.2 kilometers away. That's absolutely fine. All right, let's point retro so I can slow down when I get close. Then I don't think I'm gonna dock to the lander. I think what I'll do is I'll just leave this in orbit because I can't be bothered. Sugar 420. Eat it frozen and stop stalling. You should get a funny. I think you should have Owen Wilson saying "Wow." Come up. All right, why did that not work? 420 is one of the ones that I set to have Owen Wilson going, wow, whenever someone donates the funny number. I think I've also got it for £6.90 too. Maybe it's because it was 420 euros rather than pounds. But you'd have thought that Stream Elements would have known that. That's a little bit of a shame. I'll have to look up that after the stream and see if I can figure out why that's done that. Right, 0.0 meters per second. There we go. That's close enough. We're in a 98 by 100 kilometer orbit. That's fine. George Kerman, get out of that capsule and go over to... I've lost it. Go over to that lander and we're going to land you on the surface of Duna. Please let me eat. I'm hungry. I am hungry. But I've got an hour and 12 minutes of this stream left. I need to land on Duna, and I also need to land on Ike. Not Ike. Why do I keep saying Ike? I need to land on Drez. Drez is where I'm going. Drez was meant to be the whole point of this stream. But yeah, no, I need to do that. And I absolutely cannot stay any longer. I can't stay past 8 because I've got plans. Very, very... Whoa! That moved very quickly all of a sudden. Quick, quick, quick. Go, get in, grab, board, go. Let's send you to Duna. Got 2,168 meters per second on this. I feel like that'll be absolutely fine. I do need some Duna rock though. So I'm very, 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 very quickly gonna go to the Space Center and have a look at the contract and see where Duna Rock spawns. I'm not going to be doxing myself on live stream. Crash George Kerman. Leave him stranded. No. How could I? Definitely not. I don't know who my pilot is on this. Oh, it's Kerman. How could I leave Kerman stranded? What do I have to do? Send some sort of rescue mission? Absolutely not. I don't need to rescue my kerbals. I've only gone and killed Jebediah and Val in this series already. Rest in pieces. They will be forever missed. No, this series is actually going quite well. Carnasa, address. I will DoorDash you something. What on earth is DoorDash? I've never heard of that. Anyway, I want to check out where... So if I bring Tunistone back with me, we can expect to find one of these in the Midland Sea, Highlands, or Midland Canyon biomes. Okay, so let's find out where one of those biomes is. I'm not going to be giving out my address, unfortunately. I don't even think, like, Beardy knows my address, and I've met with him in real life. It just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. You can see my face and all of that, and you can know the general area where I live, but not my actual address. Anyway, I am going to be landing Duna 2.0 lander. Highlands, Midland Canyon, or the Midland Sea. So I already landed in the Midland Sea, so I don't really want to go there. Carnasa's address is 1234 Carnasa Lane. Yes, there we go. Why not rescue him? Rescue who? Who have I Who have I not rescued? I've currently got no one in any sort of position where I can rescue them. Like, everyone is in either back at home or in a mission that has enough fuel to get back home. Why is this taking so bloody long? I think the game might have crashed. Oh, no, we're here. There we go. I was very confused at that, though, because usually it doesn't take anywhere near that long. So is this a Midland Canyon here? I don't actually know where the Midland Canyons are. You know what? Let's have a look. If I come here and is it under cheats? Biomes visible. Let's have a look and see where the Midland Canyons are. That looks like it might be a canyon of some description there. That looks promising somewhat there. So I kind of want to land there, I reckon. Or is that a Midland Canyon? Looks like there's a few dust storms going on at the moment. Yeah, I think this is the Midland Sea, which is where I landed last time. So I think I kind of want to aim for about there. So I reckon, yeah, that looks good. I reckon if I get rid of that and start my burn, I've got 2,168 meters per second. I reckon maybe I go about here. Get that down to 28,000. I reckon I go about there. Maybe that'll get me there. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm absolutely terrible at doing Duna landings without trajectories or Mars landings, anything. I've got no idea where I'm going to end up. Probably actually want that a little bit more like there. But I'll see. I'll go there. And that's going to be in 8 minutes, so let's go. I need to make sure that this is armed and ready to go. Time will complete. Turn this on. I've only got a rubbish pilot in here, so this is a bit sad. And in 51 seconds, we're going to be burning for 4 seconds. Just yeet it at the ground and hope for the best. Yeah, I know, but I've got to make sure that I have enough fuel. That's the problem. It's enough fuel to land on Duna and return, but like the margins for this are quite a bit smaller than the last lander that I sent, so I'm a little bit worried about this. The reason why the margins are smaller is because I wasn't planning on doing this in the live stream where I'm going to be much more stressed about it. I was planning on doing this in my own time where I can just chill out, relax. So this is going to be fun. I should hopefully have enough to land though and do this all fine. And I need to make sure that these are all set at the right intervals. So drogues go and then mains go. Perfect. That's what I want to see. And I want to be landing about here. Right, here we go. Come on. I might need to slow down a little bit more. I think I may have missed that. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and make sure that we are slowing down because that's a little bit, I've overshot that. Oops. I need about 1,400 meters per second to get back into orbit. So ideally, I want to be on about 1,800 by the time that I've landed. Oh, oops. I burnt too much. I may have done a silly. I may have mistakenly burnt a little bit too much there. I'm going to take these off because I need to be able to see where I'm going. Set the transfer state. KSP's maneuver system is already fine. Is it? Is it? So you said Carnasa don't be shy, now eat in front of the stream. I thought you said Carnasa don't be shy, eat infant stream. And I was like, no, I'm absolutely not. This is called Babby Lander after all. Like, no eating babbies in this live stream, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the KSP1 maneuver system. I've kind of talked about it several times on this live stream already, but yeah, really not a fan. I think I might be coming down in that canyon. Yeah, there we go. We're in the atmosphere now. I have no fine control over this. Like, this pilot is only level 1, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. We're going to see if we can do this with a terrible, terrible pilot. Oh no, it's level 0. Kerman has never, ever, ever flown a mission before this. So he's gone all the way to Duna and all the way to land on Duna for his first time. I have a solution. Give me your next door neighbour's address and I will send food there. Yes. Because that isn't definitely going to be information that can give away my own address. Definitely not. How about we give you McDonald's? I mean, I do love McDonald's. I hope they change the KSP to HUD because to me, I don't really like it. So what, from the images that we've seen already? I think it looks all right. I quite like the KSP to heads-up display. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, looks like there's a big old dust storm down there. Hopefully we don't get anything bad there. Yeah, no, I'm honestly, I think it looks all right, personally. It's different from KSP1, but it's not so different that, you know, it will confuse people. It's just got more of like, you know, like a modern touch to it, I feel. Am I going to need to slow this down, or are the parachutes going to be fine? I'm going to burn a little bit more because I don't really want to be crashing into the side of that cliff. There we go. Drones can deploy. Ooh, I just want to, you know, land here. Here would be perfect. Here would be perfect. Drogues, go! Go, Drogues, go! Go! Why aren't you going? Go, Drogues! Fire, please! I don't really want to spend any more Delta V. I've only got 1,800 meters per second left. I also don't want to land on the side of that cliff. Oh, this is annoying. Why have my drogue chutes not deployed? When do they go? At 10,000 meters? They would have been really nice to have gone before that. Friggin' stock parachutes. Why are they still not deploying? There we go. Now I'm going to land on the side of this cliff. Now I'm frustrated. I would have liked to have landed in that big flat open area there, but no, we have to land on the side of this ginormous cliff. Ah, that's annoying. And I need to get over that to get back to orbit. Oh well, anyway, fire the main chutes. And land on the surface. Duna, again, exactly what I did last live stream. Woo. There you go, main chutes have deployed. It did not go as well as you... Wait, hang on. Oh, we're moving quite fast still. I've only got 1,648 meters per second of Delta V left too, but that's fine. We're going to come down on a big rock. No, this is actually not too bad. I think I might have missed the canyon biome though, which is a shame. Moving at 12 meters per second. 11, 10. I really, really, really would like to be able to just point retro, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that. 3. There we go. I landed. Whew. No. And we are, of course, sliding down the side of a hill. Because it's a hill. What's your favourite planet to land on? I don't know. I never really thought about that. I quite like Duna. It's more fun than Mars. Mars is a real pain slowing down enough in the super thin atmosphere. Eve's pretty easy to land on. It's just difficult getting back. Right, what biome am I in? Am I in the Midland Canyons, or have I completely screwed that up? Duna's Western Canyon. No, I'm not going to be able to find any of that stone here. Oh well, we'll keep the experiment anyway. And I actually brought science along with this. So, I can run all of this, and I'm just going to keep it all. Because I think I have a science container in here. No, I do not. Right. Oh, God, no! Stop falling over! Damn thing. Why? Why? What is going on? Why is it for... Stop it. Stop sliding. Oh, at least the reaction wheel on this is strong enough to keep it, you know, upright. But still, what on earth is going on here? I think this is the rover that just wants to slide. Stop it, please. I am very frustrated. Right, there we go. We've stopped moving, sort of. KSP wants me to eat. What's my favourite stock planet? I don't know. Duna. I love Duna. It's just like, it's just nice, isn't it? It's easy to land on, easy to get back from. Everything's pretty cool. Jewel is pretty cool. I don't know. God, why are we moving again? Stop it. Stop it, bro. Like, this was not meant to be a rover. This is a very sophisticated landing device, not a roving device, but still, we're moving across the surface of Duna at incredible speeds of 0.0001 meters per second. Oh, and breathe. Right, I should get a kerbal out, and plant a flag. I think, is that one of the contracts that I had to do? Yeah, plant flag on Duna. But I'm a little bit worried that this thing is going to go completely all over the place. What does the camera look like? Pretty cool. As soon as I get my kerbal out. I'm definitely not getting my pilot out, because that will end really badly, because currently Kerman is the only one that's holding this in somewhat stable position. I think I should have another camera on this as well. Yeah, I do. Activate camera. What's this look like? Oh, it's upside down, and that's really, really bright. Carnasa lands on a 30 degree slope. It's not that steep. And like I said, I wanted to land in that flat bit, but I missed. I was too far away. Yeah. This is a 30 degree slope as well, isn't it? No, maybe not quite. This is not ideal. If I change like the spring strength and all of that here, it might make it a little bit better. Oh, I also don't want to tip it completely the wrong way, because that would be very bad. I don't really want to have to send a rescue mission all the way out to Duna, if I'm honest. Let's just get the spring. Yeah, Parallax is kind of not having fun with this. Not having fun with this at all. So that's the strongest that I can get those springs. What if I make them the weakest? How's that gonna... Is that gonna help? Right, okay, we're literally rolling around on our terrier now. That stopped us though. The fact that that is being blocked by that piece. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Quick, extend the ladder. Go, go, go. I need George Kerman out. Scientist, land on the surface. I probably also should get the other kerbal out too. Quick, plant a flag. Get it down, get it down, get it down. Plant flag. Also do an EVA report, because why not? Hello, your computer has virus. Oh no, I have virus. Why do I have virus? Site name, Duna 2.0. Quick, 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 run back. Because, you know, I need to be fast around here. EVA report, let's grab that. Ooh, what's that? I heard a ding. And I need to take a surface sample as well. There we go. And I reckon after I've done this mission, I probably will have enough science to completely unlock the tech tree. Nightbot does not want me to eat. Why does Nightbot not want me to eat? I think, were you spamming stuff? Did you upset the overlords that are the bots? So you managed to wedge yourself using the mighty terrier. I did! The terrier is not only good and efficient in vacuum, but you can also use it as a door wedge. Or as, you know, oh, it's amazing. That is amazing. It's suitable for all situations except for trying to get to orbit with using nothing but terriers. Yeah, that's a little bit more egregious. Right, anyway, pilot, scientist, I probably should get Kerman out, but I think I'm fine. And I think what I'm going to do now is, I've got the money for that contract, brilliant. I've got 1.4 million funds. Do I get a milestone for this? I don't think I do. Get electric charge, that's all fine. I'm going to leave this here. And what I'm going to do is go to the tracking station and follow up on those 2 DRES missions. It's only been 3 hours. And finally, we are doing what I set out for this live stream. Landing on the surface of DRES. Oh my god. Wow. Terrier is more reliable than the reliable engine. It is indeed. A slash shoddy launch system. Yes. It wasn't spamming anything. What was going on then? Hello? Your life has virus. Oh no. No. I mean, I have just recovered from probably a viral infection. Why is Kerbin still dead? Look at it. It's browner than... I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know. I don't have any follow-on to that. Alright, so we're going to go to... What's the first one? Maneuver 266 days. Is that going to be the... No, it's going to be the satellite, I reckon. The probe that's going to go there. Oh no, they're both... Oh wait, 269. Nice. What on earth is in 266 days then? I don't know, but the... the crude mission, it will be the first one. Oh, now it's just a long wait. I really should have installed better time warp. Going to Eeloo is going to be really fun. It's going to mean I'm going to be sat here watching those days go down and just be here like this, like, yeah, nice. I've been here for 18 minutes, you know. Kerbin looking muddy. It's really unhealthy at the moment. Something obviously has gone wrong, and like, what is going on with all of this? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna quickly head off for a second though. Just get a refreshment, sort myself out. I'll be right back, and I'll be back in probably like a couple of minutes. Alright, we're back. Let's land on DRES. Let's do it. I've got 50 minutes left. 50 minutes to land on this planet that doesn't exist and see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can do this. I can do this. Oh. Right, let's go. And yeah, time warp is finished. So let's make sure that we are completely finished before swapping over to the maneuver in 5 hours. Yeah, let's get you. Let's do this. If he's eating, I'm leaving. I wasn't eating. That was a very quick snack if it was. Move your bishop. Move your knight. What are we doing? Are we playing chess in the live chat or something? I can play chess, I'm just not very good at it at all. I've never learned any strategies or tactics or special moves. I know about castling, and that's about it. I did watch a video of like some grandmaster beating Bill Gates the other day though. It just got randomly recommended to me on YouTube, and I was like, wow. And he does it in like 5 seconds or something ridiculous like that. Anyway, we're at DRES. Where's DRES? 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 There was supposed to be a planet here, see? I told you it doesn't exist. Well, seriously though, where is it? Oh, we're still 5 hours away, so that may have something to do with it. All right, so I'm going to actually need to burn the rest of this and then capture using this. And that is not going to give me very much fuel left. Hopefully we won't have to send a Dres rescue mission. That would be terrible. Right, so burn time 4 hours and... Whoa, what's going on here? We want to thrust limit that up, is what I want to do. Thrust limiter. Thrust we trust. There's that other satellite. Right, this is fine. Is that a rover? It is a rover. There's a babby rover on the side with 2 seats for the kerbals when they go down. There is something wrong with the rover though. I did mention that some part of this mission doesn't work as fully intended, and it's to do with the rover. And I'm going to have to rely on you, people, lovely, lovely people in live chat, see if you know exactly what's wrong with or how I can fix it. Lies, deception, Dres does not exist. I know. Most important move is en passant. I don't even know what that is. To try the game really bad chess. It's like chess, but the pieces are more or less random. That actually sounds quite fun. I wouldn't mind giving that a go. That's a blunder. What was a blunder? Me not having food, or me not bringing food back to the live stream? I don't know. I don't get what is everyone's obsession. I do not mind eating in front of people, and I would, but I just don't really have any food in the house. However, Alicea, my wife, she cannot eat in front of anyone. I don't even think she likes eating in front of me. I don't care. People can see me if they want. I like food. But yeah, Alicea does not enjoy it at all. Look, suddenly a planet. It shouldn't be here, but it is. Oh my god, what is this thing we found? It's a marvel. It's a miracle. It's a... I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a planet. Suddenly, planet. Right, okay. So I'm actually going to be burning, bloody hell, burning for 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Gee, that's a long time. What I want to do is I want to get a nice shot of this coming in, and you know, yeah, it's going to be quite difficult controlling that burn. There's no, that's going to be a pain. Oh well. That's no moon. It's a dwarf planet. Wait, what is that thing? A wild Dres appeared. That's the only answer. It must be a gigantic asteroid. Could be asteroids. They've got to be asteroids. Right, anyway, let's burn. Attempt to slow down. And I'm going to have to do a bit of transposition and docking before even completing an orbit around Dres. This is going to be fun. I'm limited. I do not have much time. Still, I feel like I can make it. It should be fine. And then we'll land this on Dres. Yeah, we're looking good for time. What mod adds that planet? I think it's called Squad Expansion, maybe? If you look really carefully, you might find it in your game data folder already. Why didn't I transposition and dock before? I suppose I could have gotten rid of this bit. I could have just docked this before, but the reason why I didn't is because I wanted to use all of this up. But yeah, either way it would have mean flipping something around. Yeah, I could have docked this bit before, but oh well. I think we're in orbit though, because it did a funny camera move. Nope, we're not in orbit. And we are about to run out. How far off are we? What's my eccentricity? Oh, we're still a long ways off orbit. That's not fun. Anyway, 711 meters per second. Let us Decouple that. Yep, that's exactly what. Oh god, no. No. Oh, that was bad. I still had Z turned on. God damn it. That's annoying. Just blasted the lander with the nerve. Oh well. Something always goes wrong, apparently. What happened to For All Kerbal Kind? Beardy and N9 are currently working on their episodes, I believe, on their cinematic episodes. I can't do anything more at the moment because I am way ahead of them in terms of the timeline. And yeah, I need to wait for them to release their episodes. This is familiar. Mistakes were made. Yes, they were. Absolutely. Things didn't go as well as I was anticipating, and I need to hurry this up because otherwise I'm gonna, get out of orbit. I need to capture. Still got 3.5 out. Yeah, we should have enough. Let's. I've got RCS on. Let's point at the top. Why can't I point at the target? Why can I not point at the target? Says target. That's I am confused. I am confusion. Explain. Oh, it's because Herman Kerman is a rubbish pilot. That's why. But why have I got all of these options up? I am very confused. Can I swap to this? Oh, wicked. Right, okay. This has control on it, and I don't know why. I'm assuming there's a probe core. Oh, yeah, right there. We've got a remote guidance unit. Let's set that as target, and I will hit that. There we go. We'll point you there, and then I'm going to have to control this on my own. Wonderful, but that should not be too difficult. All right, let's start getting a little bit closer. Dock these two together, and then capture into res orbit, which might take a while because I've really faffed around getting this all done. Right, which way do I want to come? I want to go this way. I think. Maybe? Yeah, that looks good. This should dock. Come on, connect! Connect! Make the connection! Make the connection! No! Stop it! Stop it! I'm wasting all of my RCS fuel! Damn it, why didn't it just connect? Why couldn't you just connect? There we go, that looks like it's gonna work. There we go, finally. Make a bet on who won the For All Kerbal Kind moon race. See, I know, so... And I can't say anything, obviously. People were asking about that last stream. I'm not saying anything, but I know who won. Why don't I eat? Why won't I eat? Because like I said, I'm live streaming at the moment, and it would take me probably like 20 minutes to go and get myself some food, at which point 20 minutes of live stream time wasted. Like, what's fun about that? I would. Oh, we get Waterfall on some of these, but not on others. Yeah, there's just literally no point. If that answers your question. Right. Holy goddamn, we're still got a lot of Delta V to slow down. Wait, no, that's wrong. Yeah, we're only moving like 800 meters per second in orbit, so eventually we will get that down. That just, yeah, we can get rid of that. What is my eccentricity like though? 7, yeah, that needs to be below 1. Why is this only 31 meters per second? Why is my Delta V just all gone completely pear-shaped? Oh, I don't know. Also, I'm going to turn on the brakes because at the moment they are spinning rapidly out of control. Use alt arrow key to speed time up, please. Yes, we will. That is a very, very smart suggestion. Also, I should... Hang on. Should be able to control from here, right? Why have I lost my... Oh, I don't know. I am much confused. Control from here. I've lost the ability to have all of my SAS options, and I don't know why that's happened. Also, I no longer have correct Delta V readouts, so everything is going very, very, very well right now. Eccentricity is still a little high, and we are... we'll get there, we'll get there. I am flying a Duna mission and making pasta while watching this. Do better. I am trying to provide entertaining commentary, flying a Dres mission, checking over live chat, and you also want me to go walk out for 20 minutes where I can't. Oh god. We are, yeah, we're in orbit, but we're not quite where I want to be. We're going to be crashing straight into the surface of Dres, which is not ideal. That is most definitely not ideal. Yes, no, I am trying to multitask as much as I possibly can, and also going and making food, not being on stream for 20 minutes. Everyone's going to leave, so if we could like maybe drop that point now, I would be quite happy. Because there is such a thing as flogging a dead horse. Oh god, I completely overshot that. Oh well. But yes. Let's get this on the surface. And I am also getting really hungry with all the talk of food. I've eaten 2 sausage rolls today. That's it. That's all I've had. That was my breakfast. I plan on eating, but not spending precious stream time to go and make food. Absolutely not. Definitely not. Anyway, let us capture in nice low Dres orbit. Let's try emptying an empty stage above stage 3 to see if that fixes the Delta V calculations of the game. Above stage 3. Nope, that did not do anything. Stream with 10 seconds delay. So I actually changed my latency for this stream. I changed it to low because I noticed the last live stream that I did was really, really, really bad for latency. What was that? Was that my probe coming in? I hope that's not my probe coming in. It might have been. Yeah, that is my probe. When I think I want to swap to that actually, because I don't want that to go flinging off into. This is another annoying thing. Clearly it's there, but why can't I? Like, obviously that is there because what else is there? Why is that not showing up? It's a relay which I have got selected. This really, really annoys me. Like, why can't I select that? Why are you not showing? Show me your ways, a beautiful relay probe. Give me access so that I can click on you and make sure that you don't go flung off into Stellar. But no, it won't let me. It will not let me. It's not showing up in this friggin' map screen. It does sometimes appear, usually when this happens, but I don't get it. There isn't where you some sort of service that can take food to your house. Yeah, there's not really much around here. I think Uber Eats, I don't even think Uber Eats delivers anything to us because there's nothing around where I live. Can't you just switch to it through the alarm? Can you do that? It would have been this. Oh yeah, you can. Right, yeah, let's do that. I didn't know that you could do that. I know that you can do that on normal Kerbal Alarm Clock, but I didn't think that the alarm clock built into the game was as good as Kerbal Alarm Clock in that regard. So thank you for letting me know that, because actually that's the first time I've been able to do that. Maybe go to the space. Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but I didn't really. Right. Yeah, that's why the alarm went off, because I had the thrust limiter all the way down. Anyway, we're going to go for the maneuver, and I forgot how slow this thing turns. There's like one tiny, teeny weeny little reaction wheel over here. Is that the only one, or is that a reaction wheel too? Nope, there's only one tiny, teeny little reaction wheel. I didn't no-clip any inside this, did I? Oh, wait, no, hang on. Is that a reaction wheel? That might be a reaction. No, I think that's just the engine. But yeah, this is pain. This is painful. So we are going to have to burn with both stages here. 1,450. Right, yeah, that's fine. Let us get to Dres. Why did you not add a reaction wheel? Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Extend the boom. Let's run some science whilst we're out here as well. Although, I wonder if I have enough electric charge. I might not have enough electric charge to transmit this, which would be really silly. I don't think I will. Why do I have a size? Oh, it's to complete the contract, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's why I've got a size thing. And also, why is this not? Oh, it's because I extended it and I didn't run. You know what? I'm going to keep that extended. I think it looks good like that, so we'll keep that like that. Anyway, 20 seconds until we start our capture burn. Around 3, 2, 1, burn. Let's go. Just transmit when the engine's on. Actually, that's a really smart idea. Yeah, let's see if I can get this done. Oh, yeah, it did it. Nice. And then that ran out, and I'm fairly sure that the Spark doesn't actually give you... I don't think it's got an alternator on it. So, I think the only electric charge we'll be getting is from the solar panels, which being all the way out at Dres is not a huge amount. But that was quite a bit of science that I got from that, I think. Well, I'm on 176 now, so I only need about 800 more until I have fully completed the tech tree. Is there any more science on here that I can actually do? I don't think there is. What is my situation at the moment? Am I in space high or space low? I think I'll be in space high, won't I? Because 63,000. Space high, yeah. Reset that. But I also want this fully extended, because I think it looks way better extended. Consider this a threat. Does threatening people usually get you anywhere? Do I have the Moon L1? What is the Moon L1? I'm not entirely sure what that is. Please use alt arrows, it has. Alt arrows? What's so like physical time warp? Like this? Oops, I overshot my maneuver. Oh well, that's fine. Let's have a look. How do I get to the position that I want to? Right, so this needs to be equatorial. We'll do that now. I'll finish this mission. Oh god, no. Ah, stop it! Ah, I don't want that as the target. No. I want this. What does alt arrows do? I don't actually know. Oh wow, that's really going to change our inclination. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be the next burn that I do. These are both captured now, so I don't have to worry about them. I can leave this, you know, spinning around in Dres orbit, or I'll get this contract done, and then I'll land on the surface of Dres. The way I play KSP hurts. Does it? I don't usually play like this. When I play on my own, I'm a lot faster. It's just that I'm constantly checking over at chat and also trying to talk about it. If I was sat here in silence, playing like I normally do, then I'd do things a lot quicker. How did I get the thumbnail? I was in a sandbox save that I landed in the Dres Canyon and took a photo of it. Right, anyway, we are, what's my inclination? It is 1.1, so it needs to be a little bit, is that, yeah, that's going down still. 0.8. I'd really like to know, does it tell me anywhere on this when the equatorial ascending or descending node is? Because I would really like to know that, but it doesn't look like it does, which is a bit of a shame. I suppose I can use it here. So if I go that, put that there, that probably would be fine. But to be honest, I think 0.8 is absolutely fine. That's not going to really move around much. Then I need to figure out how on earth I'm going to get over that 1 point. I don't have Dres set as a target. No. I don't think that will give me any more information though. Advanced orbital wing, no. Can you set this as a target? No, you cannot. Right. I think what I want to do is burn retro here. Get this down to where it should be. So it's 732,244. Okay, that's fine. Burn this retro, get this to where it should be. 732,444. Yeah. 732,244. So turn the thrust limiter to about there. Turn it all the way down. Yeah, that'll make it much easier to get this in the perfect position. And then I'm going to do a couple of orbits and see when I need to burn. Eventually I'll get to an orbit where it's directly over. I don't know how close it has to be, but hopefully this will be closer. 246. What is it? 244. I'm a little bit off, but you know, I reckon they won't mind about that. Like 2 meters? 2 meters? So, if only I had RCS on this. Oh no, I went the wrong. That's fine. Right, anyway, now what I want to do is keep orbiting until I get over that point. I don't know if this is going to be close enough. I think that is probably all right. Like, I'm pretty much directly above that. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think the game will complain about that, right? we can see it. That should be fine. Hello, Bunting Bunch. Got to the stream recently. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just leave this one parked and do the interesting bit landing, then fix this orbit off camera. But I'm there. It's right there. It's pretty much done. It was very quick. It was very quick. Very quick. Plus, it means that I don't have to come back to this. I'm fine. I can leave this and it will be done. That actually took way less time than I thought it was going to. So, stationary orbit around Dres with minimal deviation. There we go, done. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. Perfect. We're good. Hi Carnasa, when is Farewell Duna? Literally, I said this earlier on in this live stream. Farewell Eve came out yesterday. Those videos take a really long time to make. It's probably going to be next weekend at the earliest. If I can come up with some ideas faster than I did for Farewell Eve, then maybe it might come out in the middle of the week, but I can't make any promises. I've got to think of a script, I've got to think of ideas, I've got to think of things to do. Right, anyway, that's all done. Lovely. I got some money. Let's land on the surface. Yeah, it takes a while to come up with these things. I spent probably about 40 to 50 hours editing Farewell Eve on its own. And that wasn't including all of the gameplay that it took. That video probably took me, I don't know, too long. Far too long. Far too long. Anyway, let's get this down onto the surface of Dres. Come on. And then I can be, yeah, I did it. I landed on the planet that doesn't exist. I did it all in a live stream, and I also did a Duna landing and an Eve flyby, an entire Eve mission, stuff and things. I've been doing a lot. Right, let's burn this, get our orbit around Dres down so it's a nice 100 kilometers. I might even move it further if I'm going to be honest, which would be quite nice. Can I move that there? And then, oh, there we go. Look, I can finally see how much I have. When is farewell, Duna? My Jewel. So, Jewel will be the last one. And then I'm also going to do Dres, Moho, and Eeloo all in the same one, which is why in the live stream description for this I was mentioning that maybe I will do a little bit of Moho today, but I don't think I'm going to have the time, if I'm going to be honest. Let's get this down to about 20 kilometers and I'll leave that there. I feel like 20 kilometers is going to be more than enough for this lander to land. There we go, 20 kilometers. This is very jazzy. I mentioned it already, but I have definitely kind of like overhauled my music collection before starting the stream. Right, there's the canyon. That is the canyon, right? I think that's the canyon. I know the canyon is like slightly north of the equator and also like next to a big patch like this. I'm fairly sure that's the canyon. I'll wait until it gets a little bit brighter, more daytime on the canyon though before attempting to land there. Still got 1,820 meters per second, which is more than enough to get back to Kerbin. Wonderful. And well, not just more than enough to get back to Kerbin. Like I'll have even more than that because I will be decoupling the lander. Alright, let's go retro here. Yes, that's the canyon. Yeah. Yeah, we'll land. I ideally want to land about there, which is where I got the thumbnail from. Right, let's get that down. Oh god, I didn't mean to full burn that. 16 kilometers is still fine though. We shouldn't hit anything at 16 kilometers. Right, so I think I want Bill going down for reasons. And I also, I'm not sure if I need a pilot. I don't think I do. So, Hernan, unfortunately, you're going to stay in orbit. This can only take 2 kerbals. So what I'm going to do is Bill and Bob are going to go down, and then I can... Oh no, that was Hernan. No. Wrong thing. Press S. Cancel. There we go. Transfer crew. Bill, go in there. Have you seen the vid where someone set up an orbit that went right through the canyon each time? It was a while ago. That sounds like something Strats and Blitz would do. I don't know if that was. I know it was Strats that did the Dres Bridge, wasn't it? That's pretty cool though. I didn't know that you could do that. Right, anyway, transfer crew. I'm just trying to think. Bob, you go there. So the reason why I'm doing this as well is I don't need a pilot on this. I've got a remote guidance unit on there, so that's absolutely fine. And I want an engineer and a scientist down on the surface for reasons, because it would be nice to have a scientist down on there to reset all of the experiments and do all of that kind of good stuff, and an engineer in case something goes terribly wrong with the rover wheels. Right, anyway, let's land. And now we land. Right. Where's undock? There's undock. Okay, let's move this a little bit out of the way. Why out there? It's because I got RCS off. There we go. Let's move that out of the way. Here we go. Let's turn SAS off. On even, and yeah, I get the full range of control. And the Dres Canyon is there. So I think what I want to do is probably start a burn, and I'm a little bit too close to... Oh no, control locked. Oh dear. Where's me satellite? There we go, I've got control again. Can't make notes because I've got no pilot on, but I've got that satellite which is in stationary orbit, hopefully above the Dres Canyon, which is perfect. Or close enough to the Dres Canyon that it shouldn't really matter. Alright, this is only going to cost a little bit of fuel to do this inclination change. I think I want to go for about that. 80 meters per second, but I've got more than enough delta V in this to land there. Right, so, oh, God damn it. About there. That's yeah, I want to go for the base of the canyon. When is Farewell Grand Tour? So that was actually how I wanted to end the series. I did want to do a Grand Tour to finish it all off. Unfortunately, with the amount of time that it's taken to edit the past 2 episodes, I don't think that's going to happen. I absolutely do not think that's going to happen. It's going to take me a very, very, very long time. Why is... Oh, yeah, it's because I'm burning like normal. Right. Rather than staging this now as well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the engine. Because I do not trust staging after the mishap that I had in the last stream. Alright, so we're going to do this. And there we go, because the engine is slightly angled, it means it doesn't really wobble all over the place. Perfect. We are going for... Dress landing. Whereabouts are we at the moment? Yeah, that's fine. And I think when I get to about there, I'll burn a little bit more retro, and we should hopefully come down nice and softly. Spaceflight Simulator is 2D and has no astronauts. I've got Spaceflight Simulator on my PC. They sent me a copy of it. And I was like, yeah, I'll make some videos on Spaceflight Simulator. Played it a little bit, never really got into it. I just much prefer KSP. KSP, it's Spaceflight Simulator, but, you know, with more to do. there's a whole, like... Yeah, I just massively prefer KSP. Right, let's burn this again a little bit. And I'm going to go a little bit more. Whoa, hello. Whoa, trying to control this is crazy. I'm going to go about there a little bit, I reckon. And there's the canyon. Oh, look, it's so canyony. What's a good adjective to describe a canyon? Right, I want to land about there, so I think I want to slow down. I've got more than enough delta V on this to really faff around and burn way more than I need. I think I'll burn this. This is also a little bit harder to control than it was in testing. I'm a little bit worried about that, but I'm sure this is fine. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. Everything will be good. Right, let's get the gears out. Still some ways off. Canyon is vast. Steep, canyony. See, I personally like canyony. I thought canyony was a perfect way of describing how much of a canyon it was. I want to burn over this way a little bit. Then probably correct that. I feel like there's way less delta V on here than when I was testing this. I'm a little bit concerned. Right, let's time warp a little bit. And I think I still want to burn a little bit more this way. Kind of go this way a little bit. Also, I really should be extending some of these solar panels so I don't run out of electric charge. That would be terrible. Oh, I just completely overburnt that, didn't I? Oh, I should be paying attention. Yeah, I'm now going the wrong way. I want to be going this way a little bit more. Oh, I am tired now. I want to be like right at the base of the canyon. Not on the cliff sides. Not on the cliff sides. Anywhere but the cliff sides. Try and get this fine. I've only got 430 meters per second left. Blooming egg. I burnt through that quickly. This is when I landed this for the thumbnail earlier, I swear I had like loads of delta V remaining. I mean, I should still have quite a lot, but this is a lot less than I was hoping. And it didn't fight this much either. I wonder if I accidentally brought in a wrong craft rather than the finalized version. I brought in an old version that doesn't work. Surface navball. Did I not? It changes over when you get close enough anyway. crash otherwise. Yeah, 2,500. I will change all of these things eventually. I know what I'm doing most of the time, some of the time, perhaps once. Maybe I got lucky that one time. 1,600, still moving 45 meters per second. I want to kind of like go for that nice little patch there. I've only got 296 meters per second of delta V left. Which way do I want to go? This way? No. This way. I'll come this way. 270 meters per second left. I want to avoid this patch here. I do have collision on now, so I do not want to hit any rocks. I do not want to hit any rocks. That is a big pile of rock. I do not want to hit that. Let's slow this down. I think around here will be perfect. This will be fun. This will be fun. It's called Res. Please crash it. No, I've got Bill and Bob, my only two remaining original kerbals left. We're definitely not going to be crashing this. I've got the landing legs deployed, haven't I? Oh, yeah, I've overburnt that a little bit. Oh well. Let's get down. And look! Oh my god, look! It's almost like the thumbnail. I've landed in near enough the exact same position that I got from the thumbnail. Look at that, touchdown. I think, actually, if I do that, that is the thumbnail. I think maybe I was a little bit further. I think I might have been more here on the thumbnail, but yeah, that's pretty damn close. Nice. They want to die. No, they absolutely don't. They want to live. Look how happy Bill is. Bill is like, oh my god, I've landed on Dres. I never expected to come here because it didn't even exist. But yeah, no, they want to live. Let's get the ladder out. And now, what I want to do is not decouple that. No, I want to decouple the radial decoupler and get this rover on the surface. Yeet. Now, this is a problem. Does anyone know if I can remove this? Is there any way of me getting rid of that part in stock KSP? I've brought an engineer along in the hopes that they'll be able to do that. Excuse me. But I don't know if that works. I really hope it does. EVA construction. Yeah, that's what I would like to think, but if I come into this screen and try and grab it, nothing happens. Can I... If I take it off... Yeah, see, this is really annoying. And I should have tested this before I sent this mission off, but this is a problem with this rover. It can drive still, but it is really wonky. You would have to turn the decoupler around the VAB and relaunch it. Yeah, but look, even on this side, part of it still remains. Part of it still remains. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It still does drive. We landed! We landed on the planet that doesn't exist, and now... Oh dear. I thought I was done from sick. But maybe I still am a little bit sick. Right, come on. What way do I want this? I want this. The reaction wheels on this are insane. I've got a reaction wheel in there. I don't need that reaction wheel on. Actually, is that the only reaction wheel that they have? Yeah, it is. I do need that reaction wheel on. Okay. Right. I also want to be able to control from here, please. There we go. This makes sense. Let's bounce the rover around a little bit. No! Oh! Can I make it bounce in time to the music? Probably not. Drive fast and break it on a rock. Can you even drive fast on Dres? I'm not sure if you can. the gravity of the situation is, yeah, it's not really high enough to be able to drive fast. Right, I just want to get away from the lander. There we go. Oh, yes! Oh my god, that works! I didn't even mean to do that. Perfect. The decoupler is broken, and now we're sliding down. And I can probably also turn the reaction wheel off. Did I break the reaction wheel? No. The reaction wheel still is there. I'll turn that down to like 3%. I don't even know how that happened. That was unintended, but it worked. So we're going to extend the antenna, and I want to sort these wheels out. Because at the moment, I think if I increase the traction control, that will help. Maybe even a little bit more. 4.4. I also want to turn steering off on the rear wheels. I just want the two front wheels to be able to steer. So steering adjust. I want steering, no, steering disabled, and then I want steering, yeah, disabled on that, and there we go. The front wheels will just turn me forward wheel drive. And this might not be fun driving this around, but I'm going to put the brakes on, and we'll go get Bob out of the capsule as well. All right, come on. Stop. Right, 200% brakes. 200%, I say. Let's do that. I think the traction control should be fine, but I don't know. Hey, what's up? Just came from the cinema. Hello, I'm Andrew, and welcome to the stream. We've landed on Redacted, and we've got a rover down on the surface, which is working a lot better than it should be, because there was a little bit of appendage sticking out of the bottom of the rover that I didn't really want there, but luckily, I don't know how, it managed to break off. And now we can go explore the Dres Canyon in style with a very, very, very small babby rover. Everything that I've been making in this series has been rather small. Like the helicopter in Eve was very tiny. The, oh, what is it? The helicopter that I sent to Duna in the last stream was very tiny as well. Everything, I've not really gone for anything super duper massive, which is unusual because usually that's what I tend to go for. Anyway, we're gonna get Bob to plant a flag. This will be first Dres landing. This is the furthest we've come from Kerbin. Now done Duna, Ike, Gilly, Eve, Minmus, Moon, and Kerbin. So I've only got Moho, Eeloo, and the Julian Moons left to do. So site name, this is going to be Dres landing. I can't even remember how many I've done, but oh my god, it exists! We can stand on it! It does. It truly does exist. Dres is redacted, I see. Yes. Yes, it is. Do a dual 4. A dual 4? A dual 5. I mean, I could understand doing a dual 5, but yeah. Don't forget to land on the sun. I actually went into a sandbox save to try and mess around with landing on the sun. I don't think it's possible. As soon as you get to minus 250, you always break. I even turned every single cheat on. There might be some sort of really glitchy, buggy way or modded way of being able to sort that out, but I'm not. I don't know. I've got enough to do in this series before attempting to land on the sun, but here we go. We'll get these two on here, and I'm going to board that command C. We're going to send them off. I built that a little bit too close together. Their heads are mashed. They share. They're like conjoined twins now. Look at them. They're joined by the helmet. But anyway, Bob and Bill are on the surface of Dres, and I'm probably going to drive this rover around a little bit. But I'm not going to do that on the stream because I have to go now. It's almost 8, and that's when I am meeting up with my mate to go play some Valheim. I'm going to go and be in biking for a bit. But thank you everyone for coming along to the stream. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the new memberships. It's been good. It's been really good. But until the next one, I've been Carnasa, and I will see you later. OBS has crashed. No! There we go.